Hello, Samantha, and good evening, and how are you? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. What's going on? My name is RX_Hydro, and tonight we are playing more Elden Ring randomizer with Content Faucet. We have a few places to check for the dwindling opportunities to get a rune or a key. They have to be there, and we're gonna find them. I'm looking forward to getting back to it. How are you doing? What's going on, everyone? Welcome in, Bud, Darkfire, Explodaberry, Faircry, Colossus. Good to see you. How is it going? Molten King, what's up? Brendan. Hey, Batadar, Lucifel, Smarty, Doom Guy. Happy Tuesday, everybody. The virus is spread. Oh, I see what you're referring to. Hope you all are doing good. I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well as well, Doom Guy. How is it going? Hello, Samantha and Hydra. What's up, Lucifel? Welcome to the party. I'm sorry I'm late. How about Nines or A2? Which one's A2? Oh, is A2 the one up on like the space base or whatever that you talk to periodically? I forget now. You guys hanging out? I'll hang out. It's good to have you here. Watching some Godzilla -1. Subs, you're just lurking and saying hello now. Well, thank you for the lurk. I hope you're loving the movie. I hope it's one of the greatest movies you've ever seen. I hope you think to yourself partway through the movie, I don't think anyone could dislike this. I imagine anyone who watches this is going to have an incredible experience. Because I just received Godzilla -1 on 4K Blu-ray yesterday and set it up on my system. So I haven't watched it yet, but I will be soon. Pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and let that jump the queue of my Godzilla movies, as I have many left. And I'm very excited to see -1. Hope you're enjoying. What's up, IX? Nice shirt. Thank you so much. I'm wearing a slightly chill shirt, my one sort of relaxed hoodie. I guess Mahjong isn't, it's busy. Visually busy, but it doesn't represent some incredibly high energy level the way some of the others might. There's space battles from various animals. But I'm wearing it because I've actually been working from home today and yesterday, Samantha, because there is some muscle fucking weird in my back. And I can feel, it doesn't hurt too bad, but I don't want it to get worse because it's been getting worse for like days. It's one of those things where eventually I realized I've been going, now and then for like a few days. And I had that realization last Friday, I think. So it's not that bad, but I went to the doctor today after trying to, hello. I'm that jawline streamer. I'm that guy gamer.
Hello Hydro, hello Samantha. There is nothing weird happening in improv.
Well, I mean, that's not true. Unless no one's posting in improv. Twin, thank you so much for the resub over on Twitch in the 7 total months. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy the emotes and that you're having a lovely Tuesday. Thank you so much for the support. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so yesterday it was more painful still. And so I took the day working from home so I could lie on my couch for long periods or try to find positions. I lay down on the floor to try and make my back calm down. The only other times I've had something like that did help. I found a position I could lie like on my back with my knees pulled up so your spine is relatively flat. And in that position I was like, oh, there we go. No pain.
And if you're gonna have a good time, Snake Wang will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Joker, thank you so much for the Prime subscription over on Twitch. Enjoy! Not getting any ads. It's only pre-roll ads, but you get to avoid pre-roll ads, the emotes, and most importantly, I hope you're just having a lovely day. Thank you so much for your generosity and the support. Lying in a position like that, or finding some position like that where it you know, whatever was happening, relaxed for a bit, it just worked, and it hasn't recently. But the doctor was able to see me today, and so far all he said was, I don't know, take some ibuprofen. And try these stretches based on where you're describing the discomfort, and we'll see. Because I guess the next step would be like, I don't know, muscle relaxers, or which you know aren't the most serious, but they're kind of serious meds. I don't know much about them. I don't know anything about them. This stream's not medical advice. To wit, his other suggestion was acupuncture, which I don't know. I'm probably more open-minded to than most skeptics because it worked for a dog my family had. Really well, like better than I would just expect the attention the dog was getting during that time, or any sort of incidental massage happening would do for that dog. It lasted a long time, the effects. It was, but I'm not totally convinced by it. So, it's an ibuprofen day. I'm sponsored by ibuprofen. Content Faucets sponsored by Blood Loss. It's Rusting Shield, so much more than me, but we each have one.
This stream is medical advice.
It's not.
Also, Hydro, is that a short sleeve sweater, or have I just never noticed it goes ink black at the ends?
Ink black at the ends? Oh, you've just never noticed that. This is a long sleeve sweater, though I was noticing as I put it on, it might be a bit small for me. Well, I can't do it with the headphones on, definitely, but it's like a little bit of a squeeze to get the hood up. The rest of it fits me fine, other than maybe the sleeves are a bit short, but I did pull them up just before stream because it's a little warm, and I don't know. It's not short sleeve, though. Matadar, thank you for the 100 Twitch bits. That's very generous, and I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. I was just talking about how I've been working from home for 2 days because something in my back is slightly fucked up, but I'm doing all right.
Steam locomotive, steam locomotive, steam locomotive.
Smarty, thank you for the 100 Twitch bits and 3 Steam locomotives. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the support. It's a lovely 100 Twitch bits. Very kind of you. I see a Crystal Panther redeem as well. Shamlakazam! It's your first Crystal Panther redeeming. I still can't get the positioning right since I recut this or whatever I did. It used to be right on. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, mainly, I'm telling you up top about having something going on with my back, just on the off chance it becomes a sharp pain, which it hasn't been. Just on the off chance. And you know, like 90 minutes into stream, I'm like, well, that's the fucking night. Everyone have a good one. And you understand why. But I doubt that's gonna happen. Moreover, I forget the second reason. There was another reason. Smarty, thank you for the Crystal Panther redeem as well. What was it? Nope, no idea. No idea. What's up, Juggernaut? What's up, Ibhissa? Good to see you. Howdy, 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 everybody. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are you all doing? I haven't read what anyone's been up to. Apart from Godzilla -1. Itching to play Monster Hunter Wilds. We'll be playing Monster Hunter Wilds on stream this week. I'm not going to play it on Friday. I'm not going to stay up Thursday to play release night. I'm not playing on Friday because I've got work and it would be... Fridays are kind of a hassle for me not to be there. I have to arrange some other people to cover stuff. So, Saturday, we're going to have a special, extra long stream. I'm going to be playing with some friends too. And I'm really excited for it, but we'll talk schedule in a minute here. We'll talk schedule in a bit. You saw Godzilla -1 in theaters, front row. It was glorious. Movie's the best, maybe second best Godzilla to me. That's fantastic. That's pretty much the review I've heard over and over. So I'm expecting to love it. But that's so good to hear. 64, yeah, things will start to hurt. I'm lucky it's taken this long and that it's pretty minor at the moment. I know. It doesn't mean I want to accept it. I've got to deal with it by, I guess, taking ibuprofen for the rest of my life. No, I'm sure it'll go away. Muscle relaxants are definitely tier 2 meds, at least. I don't know what the tiers are, but okay, point taken. Maybe tier 3, herbal remedy to ibuprofen to muscle relaxants. Then you get to hospital meds, tier 4. That's the good stuff. You get the Phyrexian treatment afterwards. I don't know much about like the lore of Phyrexia and stuff, but it's about turning things into robots, magic robots, right? Are you still in control of yourself? Because I'll happily have a magic robot body. That sounds pretty fucking fun. Or are you in thrall to some sorcerer or planeswalker necessarily as part of the transformation? Because then I gotta think about it more. I'll need to see a contract. Maybe talk with some people who have gone through the process, stuff like that. Why can't you just talk about sexy trees, improv? Why? Because dragons are better than trees? Just noticed it was anything other than white. Cool, you're painted like a JJK character. There we go. Try a massage and a hot bath, helps with muscle relaxing. I've never had a massage in my life. Would probably be a good idea. The idea makes me a bit uncomfortable, but I could get over that. You know, they're professionals. I'm sure it would be a relaxing experience. Just get used to the idea, but I've never had one. That probably would be good. Just remember, if you take ibuprofen forever to monitor any gastrointestinal issues, right. I don't plan to take it forever. I'm hoping this is an issue that, since it is developing, will either find a solution or go away again. And anything similar I've had, like I said, didn't last this long. This does seem different. But similar things I've had in the past have all gone away, so I'm not taking ibuprofen the rest of my life. Don't worry about that. Feel you there about taking ibuprofen and take about 1,000 milligrams to help my pains. That's, you know, That's that runs in my family, is the point I'm trying to get to. I was thinking back to what I just said about I'll not do that for the rest of my life. Might at some point. Because issues like that run in my family. I hope it does you well. Takes the edge off or gives you complete relief would be amazing. I hope it does you well. Always amazing that without any prompts, you're the first person to properly pronounce your screen name. Ibhissa, it's beautiful, thank you. You're very welcome. It's luck. It's luck. Actually, I do think I don't know, I find foreign words interesting and screen name stuff. So whether it's foreign or not, I just think I'm open to more pronunciations than some people. But apart from that, it's just luck. Samantha, if I ever get your name wrong, please tell me a nickname you'd prefer or how to pronounce it or anything like that. You know, my memory's shit, but I will do my best to remember. I will try. Names are important. Simply drink hot tea and take ibuprofen and edibles when I'm in pain. Think you're better than others at pronouncing names? Well, one doesn't like to brag. One just likes to say they're not and hope that people in Samantha will post that I am. And it's worked this time. What's up, Shiro? Good to see you. How is it going, everyone? It's more like being a part of the Borg. Oh. How? Alright, I gotta think about this Phyrexia thing. No, you'll be in constant pain and agony and live in basically the 9 circles of hell under full control of beings that call themselves angels. And this differs from... No, anyway. That's a lot worse than the Borg. What's up, Jazzy B? Been seeing your shorts, had to pop in. I saw you were live. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you've enjoyed the shorts. Thanks so much for coming by. We're going to play Guess the Game to warm up as we do at the beginning of most streams. I'm going to tell you the schedule for the coming week, which is a little bit special as we've got Monster Hunter Wilds coming out, and I'm going to give that at least one long day of play. Probably more. I've had a few people interested in like maybe doing hunts with me, community hunts. I've got no idea how to set that up. Like if there's an easy way to cycle people through or have private rooms, but we might be able to do another stream of that or something. But we'll talk about schedule after we warm up, and then after both of those things will come Elden Ring randomizer. Let me get out of your way and show you Guess the Game. This is Guess the Game. We're trying to guess the games in these images. Our only extra rules, if you know the answer, if you're certain you recognize this, just go, I'm so smug because I know what game this is. Does anyone else know it? It must be just me. I'm very smug about that. And I will come back to you if we haven't gotten it by our last couple guesses because I don't want to lose the streak. So, what do you think this is, or are you smug? Can't do all those animations. Animations? Mannerisms? Movements? Actually, that one didn't even hurt. I'm just nervous about it now. I'm just nervous. I'm gonna do this a lot all stream, whether it does any good or not. Phyrexia is worse than the Borg. The Borg at least had / have Unimatrix 0. Uncharted, a number. We've got agreement with that. Looks like Call of Duty Worlds, Skyrim Ocean View. Hey, what's up, Felony? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a good one. Catsman looking lovely. Hope you're doing as well. Samantha, you should all follow Felony. Fantastic streamer. Follow her now. Check her out whenever you see her online. She's got an odd schedule. We don't like to ask her about it because it puts pressure on people. Go follow her. FELAODY. You can call me Samantha. Can do Mendez. I think I can remember that one. Though you will also, if you become Phyrexian, this is, able to legally call Elish Norn mommy. Hang on a sec. I'm not usually the kind to go in for that sort of thing. I mean, I see the appeal, but it's not what, you know, grabs me usually. But, you know what? I'll take it into consideration. Jesus. I'll take it, wow. I mean, striking. Striking. Very striking. Dragon says hi. What's up, Dragon? Hope you're doing well. Follow Dragon as well. Felony, please remind me. What is it? It's Dragon XX? There's so many. And check her out when she comes back. She's been working on her streaming setup. There's no date yet. Let's not put pressure on people, as I was just saying. But you should also all follow Dragon right now while I'm thinking about it enough to remind you. Check her out when you see her live. There it is. Yes, Dragon X. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well up there. Having a good one. Elish Norn's the worst, but you want her. Oh, I should guess something. We said Uncharted, and that got some guesses. Uncharted. How about the most recent one, which is called... I don't know. I've got no idea. 4? It's not an Uncharted game. It's not. I'm surprised just as much as anybody else. I really thought that was... There's Bingo. Well, Venus. While his mom's here, we'll use the government name. Bingle. Adorable. It's not that, but thank you for the guess. It's not Uncharted. Metacritic score 76%. We have a hell of a beautiful scene here. I've not played any of it or watched. I was actually, no, I was about to say, is this Indiana Jones just because of how detailed and ray traced it is? But actually, that could be an old chopper, not a very new one. Is this possibly Indiana Jones? She said you can call him Bingle. Yes! They're all great names for a great animal. There's the shout out. Thank you for getting that. What's up, Lady Grace? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. In my mind, I was about to chant, guess that game. You could see an Indiana guess. Leaning away from your COD guess with this one, though. Praise King Bingle. Thanks for respecting his Guffy name. Names are important, like I said. Try to get them right. Ghost Recon. What's up, Banana Dan? Good to see you. Good afternoon to you. Hope it's been a good day. Yeah, well, which Ghost Recon? It would have to be quite a recent one, wouldn't it? Or do they have, like, CGI cutscenes at some point? I'm up for whatever. I don't really recognize this. Sniper, Ghost Warrior, that sounds very specific. I like specific guesses. Sniper, Ghost Warrior. It is not, but thank you. We're suddenly in an arcade, though our character is still holding a rifle. Is this COD and this is like a map for multiplayer or something? Why is there an arcade? Original platform, PS4, PS5, Xbone, Xbox Series consoles. Back to Black Ops, a number. Now you're Smug as well. Oh, we have that Smug? Good. Let's guess whatever the hell. COD something? Sure. Call of Duty, Black Ops, fucking, which one was on like a lot of platforms? I'm not sure. Black Ops Cold War. Yep. It was another Call of Duty. Look at that. Wow, how could I not guess it? Right? Look at are there dialogue options? I'm here trying to do a bit about how all Call of Duties kind of look the same to me. No disrespect, they put a lot of time into them. Except for now when they're using AI art. It's a whole thing recently. Let's not worry too much about it right now, but they used to put a whole lot of time into them. No, in fact, just saying, I don't know that much about them. And suddenly you're surprising me with dialogue options? I didn't know any of the games had dialogue options. Oh, got it. Is this the one with the F to pay respects to is from? No, that's gotta be older. That meme's been around a lot older than Black Ops Cold War, I'm pretty sure. I don't know which one, but I'm pretty certain it's not this. COD? With dialogue options? Are they going to talk it out? That's not what I paid for! Think that was Ghost? You thought F to pay respects is from Heavy Rain? No, that's, oh, I can't remember. That's press X to, like, shout Jonathan or something. Let's do a couple previous days. Well done on that, Samantha. 9:57. What is... Oh, well, come on now. I think we've all got it. Let's all say it together. What the fuck is this? Zelda, water. I'll be honest, Exploder Brave. My first thought was... Majora's? Maybe? You know, the little, like, the first beach area you get to. Beach, water, and then it's hemmed in by rocks on left and right. Could it be? Looks like Zelda N64 water. Let's try Majora's Mask. I liked that guess. I was right there with you. It's not, though. Metacritic score 85%. It does look very GoldenEye, possibly PS1, or similar PCs of the time, who knows. Yeah, GoldenEye. You wanna try GoldenEye? Water was close, it looked 64-ish. Something before your time. Still lovely to have you here, Cat. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Let's try GoldenEye. The first Bond movie I ever saw, the original platform PC. Which direction are we... Okay, we're not looking up. I thought this is a hole in a ceiling. This is a pillar. There's a walkway, a wall, the floor. This is a pillar. And we have some kind of detailed map down here. 24 blue bullets. Something about this is vaguely familiar, but I don't have a guess. Huh. Thoughts? The cropping on these pictures is so tight, what the fuck? Well, it starts very tight and it gets easier and easier. Sometimes with the cropping, sometimes with what the photo is of, the screenshot is of. Often both. You should know this. You should know this. You should know this? Groovy Doom Guy, you're gonna cut yourself some slack. We've seen lights, barely water. Barely water. This is such a useless image. And like part of a, you don't know every game on PC. You don't have to know every game on PC. Take it easy. But if you did know it, that'd be very helpful. Half-Life 1, that didn't have this UI. I'm pretty sure. Back free of your chains, about to dig a hole. What's up, Savvy? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. I love digging holes. I swear, if I saw someone randomly digging holes anywhere, I'd grab a shovel and join, but it's too uncomfortable to start digging a hole in public. No one wants to be the person who starts digging a hole, but everyone wants to join in. Everyone's got that frisson of destruction in a way, and it's just good to get out there and do a little work with your hands now and then. Everybody wants to join in. That's why there's so many construction workers standing around staring at one of them digging a hole. People like to blame it on like, oh, you know, union this or things like that. No, it's just everyone wants to watch, wait for their turn with a shovel. It's completely understandable, isn't it? What's up, Popo Novigrad? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Red Faction. We can go with Red Faction. I've got no clue. Max Payne, Red Faction. Oh, I know that game I didn't play. Same here. It's not Red Faction, but thank you. Genre FPS. Well, we knew that. We have a control panel. I was thinking for a second, is that a bomb someone planted? But it's not, and that's not what it looked like in Counter-Strike, and I don't think it's a bomb someone planted. I don't think so. You're now 90% smugness? Good shit. An old Tom Clancy, maybe? Let's try Rainbow... No, let's try the first Ghost Recon. I don't know. Is there a PC Mission Impossible game? Mission Impossible. Next suggestion. Impossible Mission. I don't know if any of these are PC originally or anything. Rainbow Six? Okay, we can try Rainbow Six. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six was exactly right. Nicely handled. That must be why it looks familiar. I never would have guessed that, but I did play hours and hours of the first mission over and over again in this game. I really loved setting up plans for my troops. And like squad, whatever, troops was too many. I don't know the numbers. Friends, for my friends. They were all friends in my headcanon. I liked setting up plans for all of my little NPC friends and triggering when they would go and how they would sweep the room. And that I enjoyed that more than actually playing myself moment to moment once we got into the mission, which I enjoyed too. But I loved making plans in this game. Well done. All right, is that two? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. 9:58. Samantha, what is this? Then we'll talk schedule and we'll get to Elden Ring. What is this? What is this? It's a game. It's a game. I'll narrow it down for that. This isn't... It's a video game. Not Monopoly. Is that enough? Did anyone have it yet? You'd enjoy door kickers then? Making plans and when they go off is the whole game? Star Wars something? There are Monopoly video games? That's true. Monopoly Go makes like fucking billions on mobile. Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise. Dead Space, Halo CE. Oh, this looks very familiar. Could still be Monopoly. You might be smug? Then I'm gonna throw in one of these guesses. I like the idea of it being Rainbow 7. Of it being... I have no idea. KOTOR? KOTOR? What are we talking about? Knights. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Well, how smug are people now? Because I think I recognize those golden legs. Thoughts? That's a Metroid right there. That I'm pretty sure you're right. Metroid Prime? My mistake. Original platform Wii. I didn't give you enough credit. I was stuck in the past. You are, of course, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. No, wait. Echoes came out first on GameCube. It's got to be 3, right? 3 is the only one that came out on Wii originally. Wasn't ported later. Do I have the same brain other people do? What am I spending my memory on? I know it's just trivia. I shouldn't be worried about it. But like, I like Metroid. I guess I haven't played 2 and 3. No, I have played 2 actually. Why don't I remember what platform it came out on? Metroid Prime 4? Yeah, I love the Switch, but it looks like Switch graphics. I think it's 4. I think it's 4. We cherish your brain. You patronize my brain. I'll take it though. It's a view, it counts. But let's be honest here. What's up, Kanzo? I was watching TOTK videos and noticed there were no VODs or highlights past the Lightning Temple. Is it still in the process of being edited? Were you watching highlights or the VODs? Because in both cases, editing is on pause and I actually haven't finished the game. I keep meaning to go back to it, and then really exciting games have come out for, back to back it feels like for years. Plus, I really want to try this or that run of Elden Ring again. It's not done. I do intend to go back to it. I'm not currently editing those highlights or actively playing Tears of the Kingdom. If you mean stop playing, then yes. It would be fair to say at the moment I've stopped playing with every intention of continuing playing. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. What am I doing wrong? Release 2010? Samantha, what's help? Edging? Are you suggesting the game? Characters look awfully dressed up for that. Well, that's a side Metroid, so it can't be a Prime. Other M? Yes! The only other 3D Metroid that came to mind for me was fucking Dread, and that's not Dread, that was a Switch game. Other M exists. Must be Other M. We've got 2 guesses left, but it must be Other M. It's Other M. It's Other M. Whew. I wonder if that title would have ever come back to mind. Thank God you were here, Samantha, and thank you, Badadar, for remembering Other M. It was Metroid Other M. Gosh, just think of a Metroid game with Jane Metroid herself in it. Samantha, we're 3 for 3. The answer was Other M, developed by Team Ninja. I always forget that. And Nintendo Speed, or whatever SPD stands for. That makes us 3 for 3 as always, and our total 976 played, 976 won. That number feels wrong. Didn't we used to be a perfect multiple of 3 away from 1,000? I guess I did that math before we had the day where we did just 1. Anyway, well fucking done, you eternal experts of gaming. I feel good and warmed up and ready, apart from my neck, which is very stiff. I've got a medical thing going on. I'm not gonna repeat all of it. Point is, I feel good and ready to play games. I've forgotten which button I now hit on this. It's this one. There we are. Let's talk schedule and then get to games. This week is going to be a little bit different than usual because Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out and I want to spend a very long time playing it with friends on Saturday. To make time for that, while still editing my Elden Ring DLC highlights, sleeping now and then, and doing errands, we are not going to have a stream tomorrow. It was on the schedule when I first posted on Discord, so if you looked a little bit earlier today, yes, it has changed since then. I thought more about it, and we're going to stream tonight, Thursday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Probably Sunday. I might be tired after Saturday, but I think I'm probably going to want to play more Monster Hunter, so I think we will still have Saturday. That's tonight, right now, it's happening, you're being part of it. Unless you're watching the VOD, let's not get caught up in all of that again. Thursday, 6 p.m. US Eastern starting time. Saturday, early, starting around 2 in the afternoon, US Eastern time, so it can go for a while. And Sunday, 6 p.m. US Eastern starting time. So Thursday 6, Saturday 2, Sunday 6. Sound good? Cool. Excellent. Let's play. I gotta turn my fan on. It's becoming warm. I need the fan below my desk. Let's go ahead and you have movie trivia tomorrow, so that works great. Hell yes. Go team second place. I hope you have a fantastic time. Love to hear how you place afterwards. Let's go ahead and get to the game, which is on this screen. And I start it by connecting my controller. That's not how I start it, but it's what I do. I hit this button to stop the music because sometimes it gets fucked up if I do that after, and then I click. There we are. I think I covered the period where I remembered how to stream with enough chatter no one noticed. Smooth. Smooth. What's up, Marcelino? Good to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Metroid, other Metroid, be your guess, but that would look silly. 24 is able to be made from 20 and 4. And very little else is. Are you getting Monster Hunter Wilds? That I am. The only decision that remains is, will I be pushing myself to try a new weapon or settle into my comfort zone of sword and shield? And I really need to choose. I know you can equip 2 weapons. Where'd that come from? Who died and gifted me this? I know in Wilds you can equip 2 different weapons and switch between them pretty readily during a hunt. But if either of them is sword and shield, they're basically, it's going to be as good as if both of them are different swords and shields, because it's all I'm going to play with. I love sword and shield. But I kind of want to try hammer. Maybe something else? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and switch this up for the hell of it. We're only headed towards a boss room. Why don't I change what's been working exceptionally well? Please give me my great swords. I thought I had my offhand equipped. Selected. Whatever the words are. Flamberge. Let's take a quick check and see if I can actually improve these even more, because the Flamberge is still a bit low. I'm pretty sure that +7 is like plain smithing stones, so it's a lot lower than it sounds. What's up, Hugh? How are you doing?
I took you for no matter, it's all out your arms then.
Probably gonna have 2 loadouts, Charge Blade / bow and Insect Glaive / heavy bowgun. Charge Blade / bow, alright. Insect Glaive / heavy bowgun. Insect Glaive / heavy bowgun's an interesting one. I see the utility. Flamberge. I need smithing stones and stuff, and I've got the stuff, so it's good. Smithing stone 3, you're up to 7, so I don't need to worry about taking anything you're using. 4. My runes! My runes! Just a sec. 3,800. Use all of them. Oh, Flamberge, my love. You think it's off? You were absolutely correct that it's off, but that's the thing I can fix. That is a fixable issue. Thank you for the reminder. I leave it on that tab in order to remind myself to turn it on once I'm in the game. And then I usually have to flip to the other tab because you're so nice, Samantha, about like subs and stuff, and that's the other tab in that window. I forget to switch back. Mambo Streams, what would you like to see? My brother's wife is giving birth today. Show me your maternity outfit. We're dressing in solidarity for your brother's wife. Well, congratulations to your brother and his wife. I hope they have a lovely, healthy child who brings them all the joy in the world. And they get tons and tons of adorable videos out of it. And maternity outfit. Maternity outfit. Okay, so we need something, you know, comfortable, of course. But we don't want to give up. I'm always drawn to the Lord of Blood's right. It's comfortable. There's plenty of space inside of it for whatever size you are at your point in maternity. And stately, stunning, attention-grabbing. Which a lot of maternity clothing, I feel like it isn't from what I've seen. I've never shopped for it, but from what I've seen. But it's just always, I always feel drawn to this. Come on, I can do something else, can't I? Can I? These belts around the middle aren't going to help anyone. Prisoner clothing's not sending the right message. It's the Lord of Blood's robe. That's what it is. Prisoner garb I just had to flee from. I needed to change the tune rapidly. I'm just grabbing colorful things. I don't know what any of these are. Heavy load. There we are. A beautiful maternity outfit. Perfect. Congratulations to your family. Oh, yeah, right. I used the, souls, now I can upgrade again. The runes and can upgrade again.
Back already, no matter.
Also, already blood covered, tied the stains. So, Flamberge, up higher you go in level, motherfucker. 21 and 17. Much better than where I left them before. 21 and 17. We got everything equipped we want to have equipped. Greatly raises attack power, successive attacks. I don't feel like looking at the menu any longer, so we will leave that on, despite these being much slower than the weapons I originally equipped that for. Back underground. We're off to find out what has replaced the gargoyles. And hope that whatever it is hiding a great rune, or perhaps the key to Rhea Lucaria. Those two things would be the sort of biggest gets we could hope for out of loot, I believe. But if that doesn't work, I have remembered one other place we can check, though it may require a bit of closing the game, changing the seed, and because it also was fucked up. Hello. Are you doing that close to the site of grace? Anyway. Heavy load, because you're rolling for 2. Have you added new sponsors? I have. Yes, I have. Yours should come after the thrusting shield, as that was the previous final one on the list. They just run in order. I could actually make them run random, and we have so many now. Maybe that would be fun. I'm not sure how shuffle works. I don't know if it has any logic to make sure they all get seen before it starts over randomizing, or if it can play the same one 3 times in a row. I don't know, but random is possible. And a bunch of miracle incantations needed because you're a single mother? Jeez. Oh good, we have a VOD command now. Delightful. Hello, this is live, unless this is a VOD, in which case it's not live and this is a recording. Hello people in the future, you look great today. I'm glad it's positive though. I like this message. Cosine. Remember to buy plenty of Godskin swaddling cloth for the baby? You're all gonna raise a monster. Which is pretty normal for this world. Nicely, congrats you all. Had some really cool uncles growing up. It's gonna be a lot of work to be the cool uncle now. It's a huge amount of fun. I think you'll really enjoy it. I became an uncle not terribly long ago for the first time. And, I mean, I recorded a video while I was working from home yesterday. Just send to my niece for the hell of it. By which I mean, send it to her mother, my sister, because my niece doesn't have a phone, nor even knows how to, like, hold a phone that steadily now. So my sister has to just sit there holding the video while she replays it over and over again. I don't mind. My sister tells me this every time I ask if she liked the video, because I think she finds it tiring now and then, but I don't mind. It's a great time. I hope you enjoy. Twitch Samantha has some lightning draw fingers. That they do. This is an awful place to be fighting you because there really isn't side to side here. Which already isn't the most effective way to dodge you, but at least it's an option. Then again, the damage might make up for it just fine. Yeah, that was easy. Easy game. Hey, what's up, Caroline? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a fantastic day, friendo. So rune. Godskin swaddling cloth is great for the baby. They would get more health every time they attack. You have to train your baby to attack. I don't know. You know, people have different parenting styles, but I don't know. We are open pomegranates for this playthrough, for anyone who doesn't know. Pomegranates is usually my backseating safe word, because I may ask questions aloud I don't actually want answers to when I'm playing through a game the first or second time. So, to make it clear, when I do want an answer, I say pomegranates. And the next question that follows, I actually mean and want to hear replies or advice relating to. Well, this time around, just consider everything that way. Pretty much. Pretty much everything. You can answer my questions. You can just tell me things about the game you want to tell me. Whether it's lore or strategy, I'll have a better time paying attention and remembering if it has to do with, like, what's going on, but you can tell me whatever you want. The only limitation is I fucked up all NPC quests in the DLC the one time I've played that. So, don't tell me any of the story of NPC quests if you can avoid it from Shadow of the Erd Tree. because I'm going to try and do them again. When I get there, though, I'm going to want your guidance to try and do as many as I can correctly, so I see most of them. That is the only limitation. Other than that, please, go wild. Tell me whatever you wish. Answer any questions you hear me ask. Babies tend to attack. You definitely do not have to train children to attack. They're set in that mode by default. Jeez. I remember my sister and brother-in-law saying, and my mom too, saying that my niece, my family got really lucky with quite a chill baby. I'm not sure I've ever seen her really attack. I didn't realize how lucky we were, how chill she was. Babies are known for their attacking. I need to get out of this. Do you have the twin set to give D here? I don't think I do. How bad is that? What does that mean? What am I gonna miss out on? I've already seen, I believe, to the end of that quest. The way things are going, if I had the armor to give him, he would wear the armor and go kill Thea. There are some items to get from that, but the logic shouldn't necessitate that I finish that quest. But they still could be very nice items. Sure doesn't look like I have the twinned armor. Not for the chest piece. I think I bought like the legs or arms at one point, but it looks like I don't have the chest piece. Ruins a quest. You don't get to summon him for Gargoyle's fight. You can always go back and give him armor to complete it whenever you get it. Okay, so I don't get to summon him for Gargoyle's fight, but if I don't go down and progress Fia's, I don't lose that quest. I'll be able, for that, to come back with the armor later. Am I understanding correctly? For the Horn Sense quest, you need to go to a place and do a thing. Alright, that's a good start. I'm gonna need some details filled in later, but I think I can begin with that. You don't lose that quest until like super endgame world updates. That sounds right? Okay, let's not worry about it right now then. Until we see how bad whatever replaces the gargoyles is. I forget, do you have a defender here, or are you on your own? Remembrance of the Rot Goddess. Well, hello. No wonder you looked sort of golden. The Remnant, oh my word. I thought it just meant you were going to explode. And a Snow Witch hat. Oh, delightful. A delightful little pedestal over here. There's the Site of Grace coming up, right? Because I kind of want to see what we can get for the Remembrance. But let's go ahead and earn the Site of Grace first. More items. Rune 2 perchance. More Enya items. Hat Deli. Kilfia, as I recall, he just stabs her dead body and is like, yes, I can take credit for this. I was never totally sure just because the boundaries of death are so fuzzy. But you're right, she's in a state, at the very least, by the time he gets there. You're certainly right about that. Hello? Hello? Who's ringing a bell over there?
This message is sponsored by the Nomadic Merchants.
Fair Cry, thank you so much. And the Nomadic Merchants, thank you so much. Oh, hello, you're one of them. For the €2 super chat over on YouTube, I appreciate it immensely. It's very, very kind and generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. Made it. That was weirdly touch and go for, oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you're a bit late to the party. That might be a spell we can actually use. Did I pick up a spell? Recently learned about the Weathered Dagger and why he had to give it to D at the round table. Both D's. Hello. Tino, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. And that Neverhood was engrossing. I was loving what little I got to catch of it. Samantha, you too will love your evenings, or whatever time it is when he's streaming. If you give Tino a follow over at twitch.tv/BADWIID, like bad weed, but the Nintendo Wii, and check out his stream next time you see him live. Thank you so much for coming over, everyone. What's up, Tino? What's up, Diamond? Hey, Wendy, it's good to see you. What's up, KFC? There are 2 N's in She Woke Up Pregnant. That's nice. Is that something to do with Neverhood? Because that's awfully befitting our... This is our Elden Ring maternity wear. We're all on a theme. That's amazing. Thank you. Where was that? Both D's share a soul and a mind, so D would have recognized Fia. Also because Darian is dead, Devin is all fucked up here. Oh, that's why she couldn't hand it, because... I get it. What is the weathered dagger, and why does he end up dying? Is it like a horse's head? Is she sending it to send a message? Is it not otherwise important? What is it? Neverhood was very interesting. Rush? A big day for pregnancy. Big day for pregnancy. Wait, were you reading the stream, or did you not know Mambo is supposed to become an uncle? That happened on... Oh, you're asking about the raid message. What's up, Violet Flower? Happy Tuesday. Love your Instagram reels. Hope your stream's going well. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday, friendo. Tangentially related, you're perpetually sad FromSoft missed the chance to make a D's Nuts joke. Like a sponsorship. Could say that's up to Content Faucet. Oh, an investment. That's in response to that. Never expected a merchant to just give away fire away money. It's an investment, like a sponsorship. You could say that, but it's up to Content Faucet whether or not they take the sponsorship. The Weather Dagger was just very close to his heart. I see. This one is... What was his name again? I just read it a second ago. Devin? Fire Spur Me. I know, buddy. It's tough. There are so few comforts in this world, and you've lost your brother. I get it. One who you shared a soul with. But in this trying time, can I offer you 30% off Frostbite? It's what I'm wielding today. Just use Lizard Greatsword 30 Content Faucet. I know it's a long... like redeem, but I wanted to make sure that Content Faucet's name was in there and so on. You'll remember it. You never forget this face once you've seen it. Hope I've cheered you up! Ah, the power of capitalism. Who's here? Try and attack him in his moment of weakness. It would be quite Oh, hello. Didn't I get you here in my other randomizer? I think I did. But are you going to have a friend or a second phase or something? Jarwhite, come help me. It appears to be the Ancestor Spirit. The Valiant Ancestor Spirit. Which one are you? It doesn't actually matter because I don't remember the difference between the two. Nor do I remember the timing. Oh yes, what it feels like to chew 5 gum. I remember this attack. Oh, your health sucks. Are you gonna have a second buddy come help you out at some point? That was a head hit, though. How much do I do if I just hit, like, those withered up legs? Oh, no! I mean, it's still a great deal. Stand still a second. Buddy. Not getting a lot of use out of my consecutive hits, deal increasing damage here. They're not really playing to that. I highly doubt I can freeze you, looking at you in your own blue flame. What about bleed? You got any blood left in these? He's sort of reddish. Sort of reddish, desiccated flesh. Shit. I don't think either sponsor's gonna get a look in before they're dead. This is not the greatest ad. Oh, it's a terrible ad. But you still remember it, because look at that face. Oh, it's like an album cover. Until you faded away. I think the sponsors will still be happy. Can I ask what's your build? Sure. Right now we have got 35 vigor, 11 mind, 20 endurance, 18 strength, 35 dexterity, 32 intelligence, 8 faith, 20 arcane, and I've barely thought about how to gear my character apart from we power stance a lot of the time. It started out with a focus on dex, then intelligence got it. No, arcane actually almost overtook it. Then intelligence came in and arcane got left behind and dex and intelligence kind of built together. But power stancing really. Power stancing lots of different effects and statuses. What's up, Sarah Bear? Good to see you. Can I hook you up with your with my ibuprofen sponsor? Absolutely. I'm apparently going to be ordering them in bulk because anyone who missed the start of stream, that's a joke about how there's something going on just above my shoulder blades. When I turn my head, I've been working from home for 2 days so that I could spend long periods on my couch just trying to get it to relax. It hasn't yet, but the doctor gave me some stretches today to help and stuff. I think it'll get better. But if you see me wincing, turning, stretching, that's why. More importantly, Samantha, you should all go follow SarahBear707. That includes you too, YouTube Samantha, twitch.tv/SareBear707. And check out her stream next time you see her live. Randomly rated because we were playing the same game one night, Bloodborne, I'm pretty sure. And have enjoyed all the chances I've had to raid, to drop in and hang out. And Sarah Bear, what are you playing now? Because you were right at the end of Lies of P. Did you finish your playthrough? Are you... Whatever she's playing though. Go check out her stream. Poor Moose doesn't travel much. It can fly and it doesn't travel much. It never got to see the world. I almost feel bad, but the sponsors need their, I mean, we're role-playing Content Faucet who has no morals. We don't feel bad. We just said that. But how sad for that moose. A nascent touch of gamer neck. So I can feel the sort of twinge when I shake my head or turn it very far to the side. For instance, I have a habit of shaking the water out of my hair after turning the shower off. That's a habit I've had to stop for a few days. But also, yes, when I lift my head way up, or sort of when I tilt it down, the problem is I legitimately can't tell if it's a good or bad feeling. It's not comfortable when I do that, specifically rather than just twinge it accidentally, but it kind of feels like a stretch. I don't know if it's good or bad. Hydro, are you a pupper? A pupper at 64? Oh, I'm no pupper any longer. I'm an old dog desperately trying to learn new tricks. What are we talking about? Am I a pupper? What was I going to go do? Well, that was sad for the moose, but let's go see what we can get for the remembrance of the Rot Goddess. Let's go cheer ourselves up with some retail therapy. We got a collab for the last boss on Lies, so you're doing Shura Ending and Sekiro the next few days to buy time. Oh, delightful. Both fantastic games. Hell yeah. Yeah, follow Sarah Bear now. Before it slips your mind, do it right now, Samantha. You've now complained about a health quirk audibly on the internet. That means it'll go away immediately. I'll take that. I've gotten my 2 days working from home from it. I'd like the rest of the sensation to leave. Hydro's 64? I don't know, it was the same age as Nintendo. Oh, that may have meant puppet instead of pupper. I probably could have figured that out if I'd thought for an extra second. Love some retail therapy? Absolutely. Would you rather fight a moose-sized content faucet or a content faucet-sized moose? A content faucet-sized moose. I'm not discounting the danger of a moose at all, even shrunk down a bit. But I feel like, unless it's, what's it called, rutting season or whatever, I feel like they're more reasonable than content faucet. No moral compass. Look at those eyes. They care only for sponsorship. But it is a close call. Back tomorrow with similar intent. Flynn, thanks for stopping in. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Take care, friendo. Is that a giant lizard skewer? I wish it was. The truth is it's... No, you know what? Fuck it. It's content faucets. Yes, it is. It's a giant lizard skewer. It's not made of stone. It's an actual lizard. You know why it stays like that? Frozen. Frozen. Do you doubt me? Will you shut up? People doubt me. Magical. Hang on. Oh, frost buildup right there. That's what it is.
You have returned.
I might be the reason I have trouble remembering lore,
What is it?
because I constantly replace it with my own. Receive equipment from power from remembrances. You find a moose-sized content faucet because you can just pay them to throw the fight. Zero morals corpo. Now there's an idea. There's a fucking thought. I literally didn't cross my mind. Shit. You're 100% right. We don't stand a chance if content faucet gains a moose's power. A content faucet-sized moose. It's just a testy deer. Content faucet is a menace confirmed. It stays like that because it's all dried out? Absolutely. Pulled it out of the freezer, froze it to keep the tail from falling off. Sounds legit. Fuck Deerfest. Would you rather go to Deerfest or pick up random hitchhikers on a road trip to visit your grandma for the last time? Deerfest. Deerfest. Because I would just be one of the regular folks, right? Who's just sort of caught up in it. So, like, I wouldn't even know the changes happening. I'm being vague because this relates to the plot of a game. I wouldn't even understand things are changing, so it'd be fine. Deerfest. I would just have a good time at Deerfest. What have you got, Remembrance of the Rot Goddess? You've got Rakshasa's Great Katana. Exciting. A great katana. Just fantastic. A really stellar katana with the tempering pattern of its blade forever stained red with... It's just great. I can't get over it. Weapon of Rakshasa, who cuts down and devours. A berserker's weapon used to endure enemy attacks and reply with one's full fury. When attacking, the wielder is less likely to stagger from counterattacks, but will also take increased damage. Do I have a second katana? Probably. Do I want to start leveling more weapons? Yes. Yes, I do. Honestly. And Crystal Release. I forgot there was a spell named that. Crystal Release. Sorcery of the Mysterious Crystallians. So this is their release. I'm just going to move on with reading their description. Creates a mass of crystal, then shatters it to scour a wide area with a violent rain of crystal. It's not much better now that I've put that in people's heads. Great. Okay.
Oh, go forth. Let the words
New
of the
Blood Loss
Lord's
sponsor.
guide.
Blood Loss is easily our best sponsor. Blood Loss has given us 4 whips, actually. 3 Thorned Whips, then the Hoslow Whip. The Flamberge, they've given us, that's available now. I'm sure I've got, the Reduvia. We've got, right? I know Reduvia's ability is burning, but Reduvia's also blood loss, right? There's no sponsorship, like a blood loss sponsorship, it's true. Deerfest was fun, but there was a lot more shooting involved than desirable. Just a great guy. Katana. A better than average katana. We've got a great katana, and we've just got some runes, some, you know, scattered runes. Got a PSA 10 katana, and the runes are all, you know, they're commons. I don't even keep them in a binder. Not as good as Ceaseless. You also got a new spell. I am being very mature about that spell. I appreciate you. Still upset about pupper not being a normal word for everyone? Can't even make crystal spray jokes any longer. When you say pupper, what do you mean? It makes me think of a puppy, or maybe, you know, an adolescent dog, like a year old or something. What do you mean when you say pupper? Did I get that wrong originally? Love dual ice and blood Hoslow whips. Too bad married to Berserk Greatsword. A cute doggo. Oh yeah, acceptable. That's not a word? It's just like internet terminology. It's not even regional, right? I got a spell. Didn't I already have this? Fires a larger magic projectiles from glintstone. I added an A in there, but I get the idea. Is this not the one I already had and memorized it? Great glintstone shard. I think it is. Yes, I've got 2 of them now. But something else was new. One of these 2? Fires 3 shooting stars that pursue foes. Add it to the list. Enchants right-hand armament with magic damage. Does this work on already magical weapons? I was kind of hoping this is one of those things that you hit it and you like summon a sword to swing. You can duplicate spells? No, you can't. How does that work? You can't do it to like anything somber, right? No, is it? You know what? It's going to be more complex than I'm going to remember. I'm just going to think to myself, if it does anything other than physical damage, you can't use that on it. Which means no room for it in such a sponsored stream. No room tall. Which also means, how much do I need for this? 46, you need so much fucking int for these things. I don't have a lot interesting to equip, so you get back on the list. Beast Claw. Except I can't, no, you are off the list because even though I have the stats to cast you, I can't because you require a different item. Because you're an incantation. You're off the list again. What's the lore with the pomegranate emote? Mainly I do first plays of games, and when I do, I don't take hints or guidance because, fortunately and unfortunately, for both me and viewers, because it can be frustrating, a lot of the humor from the stream has come from me getting things completely wrong. Going the wrong way, missing things, misinterpreting things. So, we play low to no hints, but I'm often saying questions aloud just because I'm talking to myself. Pomegranates is the safe word that means the next thing I ask, I actually want an answer to. I'm not just commentating. As for why it's pomegranates, I have no answer at all. Just like the name Samantha, it was chosen essentially randomly. But eventually I got an emote because I say pomegranates periodically as my safe word. What do those guys have? I don't even know what I just added. I really should have paid attention to that. One of them was ghost something. Not nomadic. One of them was ghost. Help. Is it in your shop? You have anything new and exciting? I already have that spell. Spell duplicates all over the place. Well, no chest armor. No new smithing stones. And I don't believe any new quest items. But I'm not sure if I just checked the right place. Ghost Glovewort Pickers goes into normal shop. Oh, I got a Ghost Glovewort one? Okay. And one was a Hermit Merchant. Thank you so much, Samantha. You don't mean nomadic, you mean hermit, right? I told you over a year ago that during improv class, the word would be pineapple. We made that word into pomegranates. You know what? I don't remember that, but that might be why. I might have just been avoiding pineapple and landed on another fruit. Yeah, if you ever do improv, or actually, more importantly, if you're ever at an improv show... There they are. There they are. Thank you so much, Joachim. Don't shout out pineapple. And if you do improv, you'll get tired of people shouting out pineapple. Don't think ill of those people, okay? But somehow when you tell at least English speakers, hey, we need a suggestion of something we can build a funny scene around, it's just pineapple. Their brains go to pineapple all the time. I guess it's sort of the funny fruit, you know? But it's really, really common. So you get a bit tired of it eventually. Smithing stone level 5 and 6, delightful, but they cost a lot, but delightful. Good to have them here for when I next want them. In fact, let's buy them now. I'm not worried about leveling up anytime super soon. We got 40 bolts, by which I mean they cost 40. We got 40 bolts. That's fantastic. And I'm not even sure that's the new one. This might be the new one. This is not the new one, seeing as I bought things from this already. Good stuff. Good stuff. Downside of the randomizer is the enemy drops. Thorned Whips are an enemy drop, but you collected 3 randomly. Same with the Gelmir Staff. I think you had 5. I did. I always shout out Regicide. Depending on the improv troupe, that might be very welcome and get you a really, really fantastic scene. Or they might just ignore that they heard you. We love Regicide in this household. Little Nicky even has a pineapple joke in it. Sometimes he has a point about improv, though. But what if they ask for a fruit that tastes like apple but smells like Christmas trees? I think then you're allowed, but you let me know if that happens. Were you a theater kid? I've always wondered. No. No. I wasn't. No is the only fair answer. I was not completely separated from theater, but I was not a theater kid. I didn't do anything theater related apart from audition once in high school, and then realize at that audition when they handed us a sheet saying like, what days are you free for rehearsals? I couldn't make any of those times because I did martial arts 4 days of the week at that point. I went to like early classes and assisted with the kids class and stuff like that. And then in college, I did a theater practicum. No, what was it? I did a theater tech course But still, I didn't act in anything. I was always friends with theater kids. Occasionally I had interactions with the theater. But it would not be right to say I was a theater kid, no? Is that how the deposed prince happened? That would be a bit more than simply deposed. All right, Samantha, the gargoyles didn't have what we want. Oh, that unlocks someplace new to go. I was about to unleash upon you, are the words that came to mind just then, my idea for where else we could go searching. But we actually have a lot more we can do. Caroline, those points don't go anywhere. It's awfully kind of you to do that for a person that doesn't exist. But thank you so much. And there's a Crystal Panther. Of course, it's sponsored. I hadn't forgotten that. We'll never forget that. There's just one here, and this is it. There it is. Thank you so much for the Crystal Panther Redeem Mumbo. While we're looking at the Crystal Panther, yeah, theater adjacent kid, exactly. While we're looking at the Crystal Panther, you got the personality for it coming from a theater kid. I take that as a massive compliment. Thank you. Like I said, all my friends are theater kids. I like them a lot. What can we do with the 4 belfries? We can look at Farum Azula. We can meet the guy and look at Moog's New Dynasty place. What are the other ones? What are the other ones? Is it worth going and doing them? The starting area, right. I forgot about that. Meet the pupper guy. There's stuff you might need back at Starting Island. Should we go do them? Follow-up question. How many keys of what kind do they need? It's like 1 each, and they require the sacred keys? Thank you so much for the Redeem Mambo. I hope you all enjoyed seeing the Crystal Panther again. Items in all the places, I think, could be a gamble. 1 each and yes. 3 totaled imbued. 3 total. Oh, right, because the top one is not a gate. It's just an item. I remember now. 3 imbued. How many imbued do I have? It's going to be under key items, right? 2 imbued. Also only 3 portals. Thank you, Bad Pixie. And good to see you. Happy Tuesday. You headed out, Fair Cry. Thanks so much for hanging out. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a good one. Take care, friendo. You can go to the starting area and get the Stormhawk Ashes. Chapel of Anticipation has the most checks out of them, you think? How does Resurrection go for de jure inheritances? Oh wait, that's not de jure. I was like, inheritances of the day? Why are you talking about inheritances like soup? I'm good. That's something to do with, like, you know, the same root as jurisprudence and things, right? De jure? De jure. This is our inheritance de jure. Any of these have 1 imbued key in them? This is gonna take a second to check. Let me get the webcam out of the way, just in case you spot anything I've missed. Like, yeah, let's buy this. Good dress up. Just for the duration here. Because it might save on doing it later. But 10,000? Yeah, no, it's pretty good for dress up, though. Wish that we should get that for dress up. Buy a lot of things for dress up. Ooh, there's a deal on the Heart of Bale. Let's get that. I don't know if I'll ever eat it or whatever, but let's get it. Let's get this as well. I hope I have enough runes left when we find an imbued key. Let's go ahead, my traveler's hat for dress up. Hello? Chaos, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. How are you doing? Hello, my name's Arx_Hydra. We're playing an Elden Ring randomizer, where our character is the most successful content creator in all the lands between, and they've got sponsorships from so many different places. How was your stream? I hope you're having a fantastic evening, all of you. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Samantha, please, everyone, go follow Chaos. Twitch.tv/ChaosOrigin. And check him out when you see him streaming. He is going to be all over Monster Hunter Wilds, I know. And is one of the better, more knowledgeable players, I'm certain, among at least our community. So, that'll be a fantastic time. Thank you so much for the raid. 9 of 13 demos you recommend. Good bit. You played 13 Next Fest demos, these are, right? And 9 of them were good? That's quite a hit rate. I would love to hear about them. I may not remember them now, so if any were really stellar, please post in the Discord. But yeah, go ahead. If you don't mind, I'd love a little rundown. Did you try the only ones I know of? The only one most people would know of, that I know of, is Berserker of Kazan. Did you try that? Have any thoughts on it? Ready to take a screenshot so people at least have the names? Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. What am I looking for again? Imbued keys. Imbued keys. Get out of the way again. Looking for imbued keys. Hydra, what happened to you? What do you mean what happened to me? What happened to you? What happened to me? Maybe you're seeing me different. What happened to your eyes? What happened to me? Oh, what a good weapon. What are you? Curved sword. The power stance. Curved. Just go by. So that way you have it. That way you have it. We're rapidly running out of places to buy an imbued key from. Rapidly. Rapidly. I don't think there's any imbued keys for sale. Oh no. That was the last one, right? Yep. Okay. There's probably none for sale. Hydro disappeared. Oh no! Where did Hydro go? Imagine playing a game that looks like Link's Awakening that has exploding berries in it. That's the most important one here. Little write-up even. Oh, I was just testing to see if you said the title. I'll have to find the title later. That sounds delightful. What's up, Chris? Good to see you. Did you finally make it to a live? That you have. Unless someone's watching the VOD, in which case it's not. But you, right now, Chris, you are at a live. That's the one thing I can say for sure. We've had problems differentiating live from VOD in the past. It's good to have you here. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a lovely one. You're watching the VOD right now? No, you're not! No, you're not, Empirite! Though, actually, I've been going for just over an hour. In a way, you could... Shit. But how would you know to type that right now? Haha, I've got you! Have I been talking to a VOD this whole time? I don't think so. Okay, well, I've already forgotten what I'm trying to do. Oh, remember if there's any place else to get imbued keys. Nope, I don't remember. Let's go try the Belfries anyway. Samantha, which one's the important one? Which is the one that goes back to the starting area? When I teleport there, the game crashes. So we're gonna run up there from here and hope that it doesn't, and just see what happens. EG or Selin, maybe? We can do a quick check. It's worth doing a quick check, even though I'm right here, just because of the crashing nature of this. Let's try and only go here once. That's a good call. Let's check. The one that talks about anticipation is the long one. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. If the world is randomized, couldn't we do dungeons near the starting area, like where the flaming cat was? Yes, but we've done a vast majority of them already. So this is randomized. It's randomized in almost every possible way, except the upgrade items like Shadow Tree Fragment from the DLC are only in the DLC. Where they are is randomized, but only inside the DLC. All other items and enemies cross over from DLC to base and back and forth. And the other limitation is that important items, key items, big items, cool items, most of them can only be in important places, as in quest rewards, places an important item usually is lying around the world, or, most of all, bosses. They can be on any old little fucking boss, hiding away in a catacomb, but they have to be in places like that. Purchase. Let's go try selling. Here? Has she moved yet? Here? There's a message that will indicate where it goes. They have messages next to the portals that tell you where they go. It's alive and well. That was a good pun. 10 out of 10. Painful, but that comes with puns. 10 out of 10.
My apprentice.
Isn't all of YouTube watching the VOD? It will eventually become a VOD, but there is a difference. You know there is. Study sorcery. God damn it, lady. All right, I'll be back later to talk with you more. There's at least one more merchant. Celivis? Samantha, I can go talk to Celivis, right? That's not going to fuck up some quest right now, is it? Celivis? Gowry? I don't think Gowry is a merchant yet, actually. I don't think I've progressed that far. You're good? All right, cool. Patches. Yes, Patches. Where's Patches? Volcano Manor. Oh, right here. Let's check Patches. Maybe it doesn't make you cringe. It's not a real pun.
Hello again.
The most interactive VOD I've ever seen. Purchase, please. No, he doesn't have one. He just has one regular stone sword key. I think we're gonna be short and imbued. Let's go to Celivis. I did see the note about Bernal. Bernal is behind a door here, right? We don't have the key. And before you say, just talk to Tanith, she'll give you the key. Think about it. We have talked to her. I think she gave me an arrow. Are you sponsored by the recusants yet? We have joined, but we have not gone to talk to the other people. Because randomizer, we don't have the key. While I'm running over to Celivis, as we've had a bunch of new people join, let me tell you the schedule for this week. It's a little bit special as we are making space for a big Monster Hunter Wilds stream, as I'm rather excited, and I know other people are pretty excited for that game. So I'm streaming tonight, right now, unless you're watching a VOD. Type all your messages about that now. I have to stop baiting it. I have to stop. We're streaming now, tonight, Tuesday. I'll be streaming Thursday, but we are skipping tomorrow.
Gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Any of Hydro's bits that don't land are because this is all a pre-recorded VOD.
Exactly. You know, it's much easier to, like, suit your material to a live audience, feed off their energy. If anything doesn't land, it's just because this is a VOD. I'm willing to give up the truth for that excuse, absolutely. Thank you, Seductive Marks, and thank you for the resub of the 18 total months, a huge amount of time. That's very, very generous, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Streaming now, streaming Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. US Eastern. That's probably going to be Elden Ring Randomizer as well. Streaming Saturday, starting at 2 in the afternoon, US Eastern time. Much earlier than usual, so we can have a long stream of Monster Hunter Wilds. And then Sunday, I'm planning to get back online at my usual 6 p.m. Probably Monster Hunter, if I'm still quite excited as I expect to be. Maybe Elden Ring, I don't know. Stream now, stream Thursday at 6, Saturday at 2, Sunday at 6. Excellent. We got there in the end. Study sorcery. Mother. He doesn't have one either. Monster Hunter Wilds. Can't wait. Wait, wouldn't we do the 4 belfries? Need keys? We're going to the 4 belfries. I just wanted to see, because they've been a crashy area like Sifra was, if I could get a 3rd imbued key before going right now and see them all at once. But I can't, so we're just going to go do it anyway. We're going to go do what we can. Can't believe he lied. I updated the schedule.
For the prince.
Well, I'm probably going to keep those because I don't know any prince. I've never deposed a prince. I didn't write any emails, nor did any prince I know of. But on my own behalf, I'll say thank you so much, Lucifer. Thank you for the 125 Twitch bits. That's very kind and generous. I appreciate them so. A prince wouldn't even be able to use them. A deposed prince would, but don't get involved in this, Hydro. Just think about all the things a new viewer has to deal with, Hydro. Why would you get involved in another? Some of them are kind of make sense, like the VOD thing. You know, they may not know it's a running bit, but like it makes sense what you're talking about each time you do that. But the deposed prince, explaining pomegranates, you already had to do that today. The deposed prince is a lot to catch up on. Just shut your mouth on it, Hydro. Did I do that pep talk out loud? The merchant in the manor, Pydia. I think, no, we actually didn't get, we haven't run Pydia's quest to its end, so he is still there with his shop. We didn't give his bell bearing to the husks. Yes, actually, I've not been thinking of him when I went to check things. We should check him, but I'm already on my way up, so into the crash area we go first. God, I love bits. Commitment to the bit is God's favorite virtue. As someone who's never played a single Monster Hunter, I'm so relieved to not be worried about spoiling things. If we somehow made it into the manor proper, we could break the not illusionary wall and get to the drawing room from behind. Oh, hello. I forgot there were enemies here. Well, we could. I'm pretty certain that despite the fact the Virgin Abductor that takes you there gets randomized into another enemy, it's still easy to get in that way because, if I remember right, the property of killing you, taking you to the Volcano Manor is given to whatever replaces the Virgin Abductor. Now, I do not remember where that enemy is, but we're up in Pomegranates. So you could tell me, and we could go to Volcano Manor that way. I guess that's another thing we can explore. Maybe check the Turtle Pup's inventory. Yes, but I don't remember what was in there, and we didn't just now. Another good place to check. I should make a list of all the people I should be checking. Because very often you guys have to remind me of, like, who I should go check in with when I think, maybe I can buy one of those. I'm not going to write them all down right now, but before I forget, I'm going to type Turtle, Pope, Pedia, and then another column for different things, just to remind myself. I'm going to remind Captive Way into Volcano Manor? That gets the idea across. Captive Way into Volkman. Perfect. Hydro's talking to himself again. I bet Gostok has 2 imbued keys and a great rune. We killed Gostok and his bell bearing is with the husks. I made a little mistake. Anywho, Crumbling Lands, that's Faramazula. The abductor enemy is in the middle of a big pit, in the middle of the pre-academy area. Gotta take a big spinny elevator there. Oh, right. I need to be in Relicaria. We can't do that. I'm gonna cross that off the list. We can't do that. Did you check the guy selling crawfish in Liurnia? We did. Buy a big water wheel. Yeah. Which one are you? Precipice of Anticipation. Fantastic. You're the 3rd one, and then up top is an item I'm pretty sure I already grabbed. But as long as I'm here, let's double check. This is matching my memory. If I stop here, close the game and open it, it crashes when I just try to load in. But we were able to walk up here, just like today, previous days. So the main concern is that we can probably teleport wherever we want. When we come back, it might not go great. Anticipation? Precession of Anticipus. Oh yeah, I love to listen to music on my Valkman. Then see for after progressing Ronnie's quest in the Lake of Rot. We can't get to them if you take the abduction route in. The belly of anticipation is me before dinner. He remembered at long last. Is that the notebook with triangles? No, it's not. It's not. That was a small notebook I drew in, right? This is... Oh wait, actually no. I'm thinking of different triangles. I know the triangles you mean. I don't know why I didn't think of them first. Yeah. The yellow is already a bit transparent, and I write everything in green ink just as an affectation, but take my word for it, those are triangles. That I did not need to write. Wrote a lot of them. This game is what you guess living in New York feels like. I mean, sometimes. Sometimes. If someone showed me a meme that said, New York is the Dark Souls of American cities, I'd probably be like, that's sure right in some ways that we agree upon, but don't need to get specific about. Like, I wouldn't have an idea in mind, but I guess I can kind of see that. I should make popular characters into boss fights in Shadowrain like Solaire. Ooh, the balance of power is a bit different. If I can get the timing right. If I can get the timing right, the balance of power is a bit different. Yeah, if I'm on the ball, which I'm not always, this is scary for you. Ooh, this is a big if, isn't it? Should have stuck with the high up things. Gave me too much time to just swing. St. Trina's Disciples Cookbook and a show towel. Big health chips. These cats seem awful, not gonna lie.
Man, I can't wait for the next Trinity game where those triangles are integral to understanding the plot.
Then you'll all be begging for a scan of this. I've got so many useful notes on here, like mods pin on YouTube question mark. Oh, that must have been before I knew whether or not mods could. They can't, weirdly. Alice's photos at TV studios. I never went and got those. That's one of the first things I wrote down, and I never... Terribly useful notes. What's up with the triangles? I thought I needed to make a record of a whole bunch of these triangles in Alan Wake 2. I didn't. But I wrote a lot of them down. Yeah, those cats are... I'm okay with them now, but... My entire first playthrough, they were a problem for me, Sarah Bear. I was not a huge fan. Kind of a weird design. I sort of like them. It's bold to put an enemy so not animated in your game, but if it makes sense, and I'll assume it does because I don't know the lore, it's kind of fun variety. What do the triangles mean? You're doing a great impression of me tearing my hair out at the time. Sarah Bear, thank you so much for the 100 Twitch bits. That's so generous of you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. I'm going to assume evening? Because I think you're in the US. Or whatever time zone it is, wherever you are. Hydra, how do you feel about black and white movies? I like them. I did photography in high school. And, oh my god, we had a fantastic photography program. Because we had, like, quite a large,
cool item.
dark room. Multiple people could work in at once. The Light of the Colossus, what chest piece would you like with your chest request? The Air Tree coat. Oh, yeah, do we have that one? Oh, we do. You've got it. You've got it. Have we ever won this before? I don't remember. Thank you so much, the redeem. You were allowed to, there was a pretty small lab fee for taking the course. And after that, you were allowed to wind your own rolls of film whenever you wanted. Every Friday, I would wind like 5 overwound, like extra large rolls of film. A couple of them didn't end up working out because I wound them so tight they were scraping against the inside and getting damaged. I wound massive rolls of film and then spent after school like time developing all coming. I fucking love photography course. But we did entirely black and white photography, and so I got to really like high contrasty black and white images. And that translates some to appreciating film, I think, as well as my dad always... I'm just picking a bunch of gold stuff, apart from my hat. Perfect. These show up a lot. I need to try harder with the pants. I need to buy more pants. So, you know, The Third Man, I watched recently again. Enjoy that. Citizen Kane's a good movie. I really like Casablanca. The Artist, for something more recent. Stalker, the Russian film, has some black and white shots in it I think are gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, we have a heavy load I just noticed. Here we go. Hydra's all wound up about photography class. Herb feet. That's the wrong code, Hydro. Erdtree Surcoat was the one you meant. The image was correct. Erdtree Surcoat. You know, blue with gold. So you mean tree surcoat. So much less flashy. But very well. Mods take his triangles away and turn them into a conceptual fourth dimensional form. I missed a chest? Where? Mods depose his triangles? There's a chest up top. Go back through the side door. Sure thing. Oh, you know what? I saw this door, and my mind just sort of skipped over it. I think I assumed I was going to go in from the other side and work my... I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. Close. Close, but not quite. Nearly. How was the pin correct to your notes? There's a lot of hourglass shapes and other double triangles, like a fast forward sign, but pointed up. So if you could just find the ASCII for that, wise ass. It's missing that right now. Randomizer's just teasing. It's done that more than once, too. There's nothing else to do here, right? I thought I would go deeper in here, but I'm actually thinking of Dark Souls 1 in my mind. We're good? You done here? Cool. So can I teleport back, or do I need to? Yes, I can. Let's save ourselves from at least one restart and just run from the crystalline woods again, rather than take the teleport back if it's even there and likely crash the game. Let's do this manually one more time. You could always leap Hydro. Oh, wait, isn't there... Are you just making a joke? Because there's something about that. Because I remember asking once what the fallback was if your first time through there you beat the boss. Because they always have a way of forcing you to die. My favorite's in Demon Souls. My favorite that I can remember right now. I love the Demon Souls one. And you guys told me the floor drops out and you fall, right? Are you telling me to do that, or are you just telling me to jump? Because you're gremlins. This lake feels like Louisiana. Alright. The cliff breaks under you. Yeah, just telling you to jump. At least you're honest about it. At least you're honest monsters. We got an unimbued stone sword key. If we could just find an imbuer, we'd be all set. Yep. I want him shooting shit at me. Let's do the Farum Azula one now. This is the one that was described as crumbling, right? Crumbling lands. Let's do Far Out Azula. Hydra, what's that song by Van Halen? I'm completely blanking on any songs by Van Halen. I'm completely blanking. Isn't it strange how people can change from strangers to friends, friends into lovers, and strangers again? Van Halen sang that, right? It was Jump. That makes more sense. Makes a lot more sense. The one I sang is by Celeste. Or at least was covered by Celeste, but I believe it's an original song. Why not the guy? Ah, shit, because I forgot the third one was the guy already. I definitely would have done that if I'd thought of it. Fewer items than I think are here. Not actually sure. We would have seen who the guy is. Damn it. My bad. Honest monsters. So, Faye. Do you associate honesty with Faye? Is the idea here like they omit truth but they never lie? Because it's not sure I call that honesty exactly, but I guess. The guy only has one item. And this one has two. Oh shit, you found an explodberry. Yes, those are my notes. Fuck you. Oh, I could not see what was happening. In my oh shit, is it about to crash? Or do we go all the way back to the site of grace? We go back to the site of grace, which is outside the four belfries, yes? Hey. Hey, it's an annoying run back, but it's safe. It's safe. They'll twist and abuse the hell out of the truth, but they won't lie. Yes, fair enough. Look, it's the Dragon Storm! Can we get a separate death counter for the Mesmer soldiers, dear God? Look, shut up. I don't like them. I'm usually pretty good at their stomp, avoiding that, but I always forget right after their stomp they're gonna rush me, and when they start running I go, oh, I better roll. But it's got a real long lead up and I just stand up into it. You just saw it happen. Why did I describe it again? Shut up. As I recall, there's a grace next to the belfries. We've got a problem right now, similar to Sifra, where it crashes very reliably. But only in this area if I load in there. It's kind of the opposite of Sifra, where I couldn't walk in, but once I was in, we were able to turn the seed back and it was fine. So I don't want to, I have that grace unlocked, but I think I'm going to get myself really annoyed and have to turn on Rusty's retirement for everybody while I fix things if we touch that grace again. Farrah Missoula is like living in Memphis, Tennessee. So we've got Louisiana, Memphiston, Farrah Missoula has better / sturdier infrastructure than most of America. We don't love spending on infrastructure, it's true. We really don't. Memphiston. It's not like a ton, but I'm gonna say step one is definitely making sure I grab these. And then choosing a different order to fight these two in than last time. Buddy, you're gonna get aggressive now? Jeez, you guys didn't have that much health. Why'd you deal so much damage? Alright. At least you're better than what was normally here. I had to do this a dozen times my first playthrough. Now then. Golden Rune, Sacrificial Twig, Crimson Amber Medallion +2, which is nice to get. Is this a race? Do y'all have sponsors? Like NASCAR? Like NASCAR! I can't hear the wind, but I assume they have trouble hearing me over the wind. Sponsors, I said! Would you introduce me? I'm sure they'll introduce me. Let's get out of here. Mesmer soldiers are glass cannon builds. Where's the Bass Pro Shop pyramid? Thumbnail? It's a good image, maybe. It's a contender. Well, that's the only 2 of the 4 belfries we can do right now. That means we go underground again. Underground. There's a city going on underground. God, I wish I could sound like Tom Waits. Those dragons are taking a lot of left turns. Maybe it is just NASCAR. When the track crumbles, you got to adapt. Anti-M, it's the Twister! Dragon sponsors. It's a Tarkir Dragonstorm reference. I do not offer my thanks to Faye, or I won't get it back. Rest in coffin. You know, before taking a sponsorship from a funeral home, we like to test the products, make sure they're comfortable. This is all stone, isn't it? This is not, but I mean, only dead things are going in it, so I'll take it. Sign me up. Bring out the contract and a sack of money. We'll take the sponsorship. Is this glowing? It was pitch black a second ago. Now I feel like I can see. Hello? I feel like I'm moving. In fact, judging how we went into that thing, Content Faucet's now standing on her head. Imagine it just changes your character instead.
You save so much on pallbearers.
That's a very good point. That is exactly the tack we'll take. It's transportation for the afterlife right to your grave, as well as a safe place to put your beloved ones. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. You know what? We'll still go for the sponsorship. I was never considering not taking it. It's money. Use the code Flying Sarcophagi today. Thank you so much for the 100 Twitch bits too. Seductive Arcs, thank you. Wow, that coffin's waterfall proof? My. Have you found any death root and given it to Garunk? Would his item rewards be randomized too? They are. I believe we've given him 2. I think just 2. I know it's not many, but I can't remember the exact number. So I'm gonna say 2. So it looks like I remembered. I think 2. You wake up gender swapped inside Nito's bosom. Boss room, not bosom. Utterly confused. Still trippy how far down Deep Root Depths is that we go up from Sifra to get here. Have you heard the theory that we, the player, are an outer god that's directing the character Tarnished? No, I haven't. That's interesting. Nito's bosom? Look, it's more comforting than you'd think. It's a bit hard to lay your head against, but you really feel like Nito is listening because of all those heads. So. Sponsored by Do Not Pick, Do Not Pick, Do Not Pick, Do Not Pick. Welcome to Milk Lake. Just realized the chest sponsor you're wearing is the chest in your sponsor picture that says don't pick. That it is. It's been a divisive piece of armor since the start of this playthrough. Well, I'm never summoning that, but thank you. It goes in the collection. I don't like the spider scorpions. Did you put a lot of things down here that don't fit? There's a room over there where there's fighting enemies. That's what it is, isn't it? Fighting each other, I mean. That's what it is. Should there be some out here, though? Hello. This is usually where you meet the shield head ants, isn't it? I'll be right with you, but... Woo! 1 second here. Okay, what's going on? No thanks. Mesmer Soldier helm for dress up in there. I don't think we had one of those yet. You think it's just they're falling off the roots? That was my first thought too, and it's very possible. It's only divisive to you, Hydra. Samantha loves it. I didn't make that sponsorship image, all right? I've got as many as one person on my side. Stone Coffin Travel sponsored by RJ Body. I don't like spiders, but I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Did not recognize that as an enemy until he started moving. What about throwing breakable orbs of spiders as a power? Depends on the rendering of the... Do you mean in real life or a game? I've done it in a game. It's pretty much how I played a majority... That's not true. A good chunk of my time in Diablo 4. 3? 3. I'm forgetting Diablos now. Who am I becoming? In Diablo 3. So I've put up with it in the past. You commissioned that anti-tree surcoat and you can't convince me otherwise. Can you prove you didn't make it? I'm pretty sure it was posted by someone else. Now you can debate that, but I feel like that's evidence for my side. Beyond that, I'm not sure I've got more. Either, provide you had reason to do so, IRL? No. No. Spiders used to really, really freak me out. Like, couldn't be in the same room until I worked up the nerve to kill it, or it had been gone a long time. Really, really bothered me. It's not because I was worried that individual spider would do anything. It really triggered some weird imaginative part of me that was like, hey, that controller you're holding, what if it turned into spiders? Like, how real, I know it's not gonna happen, but how photorealistically can you imagine that? And I couldn't stop those thoughts. I have a little more control now, and moreover, house spiders and stuff don't bother me if they stay up the wall. But like, if I'm throwing orbs of house spiders, there's a bunch of them, that might not be great, and they're also not gonna do anything. So, really throwing the orb is the only part of that that's going to do anything. I might as well just get a bunch of baseballs and, you know, wing them as hard as I can at people. You know, I think you might have a phobia, Hydro. I usually say it's arachnophobia. But, to be fair, I've never been diagnosed with a phobia or treated for it by a professional. But I've said the word phobia because, you know, we're just talking casually. And it's pretty irrational, yeah. So no spider version of Baby Man for you then? Some sort of Spider-Man? No spider version of Baby Man for you then. Where does the word baby enter this sentence? No spider version of Baby Man. I can't figure this out. Batman. Batman. Okay. Will you use the arachnophobia mode in Monster Hunter Wilds? Unlikely. I've seen video of the new spider. I don't think they'll bother me, though their front arms being pulled forward and used a bit like mandibles in some of their animations is a little weird. But I don't think they'll bother me, and I'm already familiar with Nurskilla. I've even seen the Monster Hunter movie, which I probably don't recommend, but did enjoy. Which has very long sequences of far more detailed, giant Nurskilla. And that was okay. So I think I'll be fine. It's nice they put it in. I'll keep an open mind if I'm having difficulty about making it a more comfortable experience for myself, but I think I'll be alright. Bitten by a radioactive baby. He now has all the powers of a baby. It's just normal scenes in the office like, hey, could you pass me that stapler? I'm only as strong as a baby. I know they have impressive grip. We've all seen the picture. I can't pick that stapler up, and you know that. Stop making fun of me. These have been the adventures of Baby Man. I'm just gonna wait here until I get all the loot. Fire Scorpion Charm, a Stone Club, a bunch of other stuff we picked up earlier. This is your favorite room in Elden Ring Randos? The Duelist's Helm? Golden Rune? The sponsorships just come rolling in when you're as big a content creator as Content Faucet. Oh my. Have they stopped? I should probably edit some shorts or something. You think Nurskilla is friend-shaped? Good for you. You can have all of them. Yeah, I don't mind fighting Nurskilla. Nurskilla doesn't... We've talked about this several times, and I've never come up with a very clear idea. Just good examples. Maybe a couple suggestions. But there are very specific things. Like the way real spiders move. Shelob doesn't bother me in Lord of the Rings, because Shelob's effects absolutely hold up. Shelob's an amazingly rendered CGI creature that does not move like a real spider. Shelob is expressive. I don't love Shelob, but I can watch it just fine. Aragog from Harry Potter is horrific. And goes on a long list of reasons that I don't watch those movies anymore, but Aragog's like the fucking worst. Some spiders get to me, some don't. Nurskilla, and it looks like the new one, they don't look or move real enough to bother me, to trigger me. Jumped into that one. Not SK, but sharp S. Nursilla. Aw, I like saying Nurskilla. Nursilla? Fair enough. Children are demons. We've heard today about how much they attack people. The real Batman should just be a man with a bat. Like a pet, or... Basically just turns someone very weak yet violent if they're bitten by a radioactive baby. I think the mechanics of how spider moves are incredibly interesting. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Are you talking about, most or all spiders essentially run on hydraulics, like most bugs do as well, right? Insects do too, don't they? Which is why, when they die, they curl up, because the hydraulics aren't, right? Or do you mean, I heard once that most or all spiders, their legs move in pairs? It's little things like that that make them just sort of otherworldly. Big, round, unfeeling eyes. Very alien way of moving. They look like some sort of organic weapons platform just hovering over the ground while they're carried efficiently towards their target. I don't like them. All right, time to jump down here. Is anyone left alive? Hello. See one of those armed eagles over there, which I'm often bad at fighting. And it sees me, but it's nearly dead. Maybe we can do this? There we go. Man, that hydraulics fact really bugs me! Spiders are cars, confirmed. Spiders are filled with brake fluid? I think so, yeah. I'm trying to remember something I heard long ago and wasn't important to me to remember, but did stick in my mind a little bit because it's attached to traumatic animals. But I think that's true still. Never trust a bird with arms. Birds aren't real. What about armed birds? Are they real? Okay, I thought this was a bigger area with more enemies that were going to have survived that fight and a couple items, but no items are shining at me and nothing's attacking me, so I think I'm just running in circles for no reason. Did this whole thing for no reason. Should I go back and jump down the other things or just jump down here? Where am I relative to where I began? I can get on that, right? I don't know where I am. Fuck it. Come here, bat. I want to get you on the way down. Okay. We can't have all our wishes. I'm running in circles for no reason. Life philosophy. I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. To be fair, I would believe someone if they told me that spiders are like small horses. Okay. Oh, that comes from spiders are small like horses, said by a person who's never seen spiders nor horses. Spiders are organic weapons platforms, sticking that description right into the archives. I mean, English in general is horrible at ancient names. The soft C in Scylla isn't there in Greek. It'd be pronounced more like Scylla. So can I say Nerskilla? Or is that just unequivocally wrong for other historical reasons? I enjoy saying Nerskilla, but I also... Names are important. But it's a fictitious spider, too, so... Arteria leaf. So many Arteria leaves. I've got to be excited when I see a purple item. So many. Alright, I can get back up on this thing. We should probably go get the Site of Grace and then figure out how to get up on those branches. Because there's higher branches over there. I think I... Samantha, do I access the roots? No, there's fucking branches on them. The branches. These roots with branches. What am I standing on? How do trees work? They're fucking organic weapons platforms burrowing beneath the earth. Their roots become branches, their branches roots, they're ready to attack at any angle. Do I need to go back over there to climb some of the branch roots? Or do I access those root branches from this side? Where are we right now? Is this Shadow of the Erd Tree? It is not. This is base game. Deep beneath the roots of the Erd Tree. In... I forget the name. Someone else will know, but I forget. Like, come on now. Marcus Antonius is now just Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony? You can't be serious? Light of the Collie. Birds are real. They're just government employees. There's a legendary item on one of the branches higher up. I'm not familiar enough with the area to say how to get to it. Colossus, the C pronounced as K, just like all C's in Greek and Latin. Wait, so would it be Cyclops then? Kentaur? Kirky? I know Kaisar. I've played Fallout New Vegas. Just wandering circles on a fucking root branch now. If only my neck hurt a little more, so I couldn't turn over this way. It'd be a less interactive stream. I'm not saying things wouldn't be lost, but I'd run around in circles less. Deep root depths. That is exactly right, Jazzy B. Deep root depths. I can't believe I forgot that name. It kind of makes itself. Am I crazy? There is a Site of Grace somewhere in this place, isn't it? And I thought it was... I don't know where it is. Kirke with the E like in hell. Like in hell? Kirke? Kirke. Spider crickets are the bane of your existence, like horses that too can sense fear. Is that a kind of cricket or a kind of spider? Sounds like kind of cricket, right? Hope it is. Hades named his three-headed devil dog Spot. You've never been here? You don't like Fia that much? Fair enough. I'm scanning for answers to the roots question. We all seem to be very, very focused on words. I enjoy it, but I'm scanning for an answer to the roots question. We have everything on these branches we can get here. There's a way to get to the upper roots from Three Finger Zone. Thank you, Mambo. I appreciate it. Sorry if anyone else gave me that explanation. I missed it. I appreciate you trying. My eyes skimmed over incorrectly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so forward. So now we go forward into the past. Oh, hello, one of you. I didn't even realize what hit me a second ago. That's a serious issue. I do not know how much space there is behind me. It doesn't matter. There was plenty. Ugh. We're up to 27k already? It's okay if I lose that, but I'd like to keep that. I didn't realize I was carrying any runes worth speaking of at all. Shit. In Greek, that would be it. Why does English always change pronunciations in the weirdest ways? I don't know. I imagine it's a game of telephone. You know? Someone unused to the phonemes doesn't get it quite right. They tell somebody else when they get home. They tell somebody else. And it works its way in. A number of people read it in a newspaper and just make up a pronunciation. There is also, of course, massive shifts that take place over the years in pronunciation. Like, what is it? I might get this backwards. I might get this entirely wrong. I might even have the wrong country, the wrong language. But I believe, I think Arabic doesn't have the letter P, the sound P, similar to English does. Pa. And my friend, if I'm remembering right, explained to me it's because P came out of a big shift where a bunch of F's became P's. Because if you really force it and trip over your lip a little bit, they actually turn into each other. Becomes. But that happened west of those countries. I may not have that entirely right, but things like that. You can just ride the one route across the chasm. You don't need to go up this cave. I can? Did I jump off something to get here? Am I too late now? You can? I might need to now. Yeah, it might be too late now. Thanks for trying to save me from myself. Shouldn't you guys be attacking each other? Or are you all the ones that were here alive because you get along last time anyway? Oh, there's a whole lot more people alive this time. Shouldn't you be? How is it going? I'm just gonna keep going. Hey, how are ya? You know, when you're a long-time sponsored streamer like Content Faucet, you can spot who's got money and who doesn't quickly. We're not gonna make any sales there. We're not gonna push any people. Jesus, to go order a flying sarcophagus. Onward. High school class reunion. In Dutch, the pronunciation of Latin and Greek names are pretty much the same as their original languages. Alright, that's it. YouTube Samantha's replacing all C's with K's. You've already noticed me. Delightful. I was just going to say, why don't I think more carefully about how I can take you on? With the help I just noticed of Jarwhite. Come here, Kermit! Let's do this. Who are you shooting, me or Kermit? I'm shooting the Jarwhite, I'm fine. There, we got everyone now. I've parried you guys like once in my life. How confident am I that I could right now? Not confident while the rest of you are attacking me. There goes 27k. C is a garage letter. Its only purpose is to mimic an S or an a K unless it's followed by an H. A garbage letter. You might all do better if you just turn autocorrect off. But it's lovely having you here chatting. Doing your best. Who's the spinny guy? That is a Shadow of the Erd Tree enemy. And I am very bad at fighting them. What's that big blue glow? Is that some mark I placed earlier? Oh, hello there. Staff of the Great Beyond! What? Staff fashioned from the tail fingers of Metyr, the mother of fingers. And the microcosm raised aloft over the crux they form. I don't understand that half, and I'm happy about it. Catalyst for casting both sorceries and incantations. The mother received signs from the greater will, from the beyond of the microcosm. Despite being broken and abandoned, she kept waiting for another message to come. 25 faith to wield. Okay, how do I get across without pulling all those? Just that route there, maybe? Me when I twiddle my tail fingers. Thank God, I thought it was something I was going to have to worry about. No, not just yet. Oh, yeah, this is much easier. Way less nerve-wracking. Thank you, Samantha. We're gonna switch it up just because we have so many enemies here. I want something that hits multiple targets. Man flies to me. Serve me well, man flies. That doesn't do much. What about the classic glintstone ice crag? Okay. Ooh, we've picked up a couple enemies, but not the big bad I'm worried about. We can pick a few others off before everyone joins in. I love it. Fantastic. You joined in yet? Not yet. Let's take care of the dog. I see you. I see you trying to hide away. I can't target you for some reason, though. I didn't think that sapling was so fucking substantial. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Top off our health before that comes over. We should also get rid of Y, by the way. We've really opened the floodgates on alphabet opinions. We need to be a little more accepting of letters. Just for visual interest, can't we keep them? Come at me. But like, not hard. Come at me like really, like you're tired from killing me the last 2 times. Come at me. Hey, frostbite. Much better. Oh, hey, you restored my flasks as well. Thank you.
Comma question mark.
Those are the only things out of that I could read. Seductive Marks, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Over on Twitch, it's very generous of you. It's a good attempt. I was looking forward to hearing that. Let's give it just one more try. Maybe it was just daunted on first sight.
Comma question mark.
Nope, it's not gonna do them. We tried though. A secret message. God, look at all these. YouTube Samantha's doing away with letters one by one, but Hand of Melania. Seductive Marks has leapfrogged all that. X is also gone, by the way. You're gonna use Z and what? KS instead now?
Comma question mark.
Does that even show visually? It does. Okay, so at least it's getting through. Lucifel, thank you so much for the 100 Twitch bits. I appreciate the support. Thank you so, so much. Been working on Melania, so anything moving faster than she does in phase 1 is scary. That's fair. We got stuck on Melania a handful of times, leaving and coming back and just play through alone, and I've already beaten her in 2 other playthroughs. That's very fair. Will you stop harassing my manfly? Now, why was that spell called Carrion Sovereignty? Skill passed down the Carrion royal family, transform blade into a magical greatsword and bring it down. Additional input follows up with a horizontal sweep. Charge either attack to enhance potency. No idea. Blade built into Melania's prosthetic arm. Through consecration, it is resistant to rot. Melania's war prosthesis symbolized her victories. Some claim to have seen wings when the weapon was raised aloft, wings of fierce determination that have never known defeat. I saw wings. Made of butterflies, and it wasn't as nice as that sounds. Not even close. Her little swoop, swoop, swoop move keeps catching me. That was fucking awful. Yeah. Manfly has Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. So I remember where there's another set of grace around here, roughly where we're going. I forget if there's anything up in these root branches, but I think I remember where we're going. Yep, there's one. Just couldn't remember if there was any like items around here first. Hello.
Oh, Lord Godwin. Such cruelty. Such humiliation. Oh, my poor, sweet lordling should have died a true death.
It's a weird wish, but I get it.
As the first of the demigods to die. As a martyr to destined death.
Maybe half die is more accurate. Because the flesh yet lives. Lives. It's there. You look like you feel better.
Scion of the golden bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be? Oh.
This could be a problem. The queue is gone now as well. Thanks for your cooperation. Ooh, you have become a tyrant. Not a tyrant, a tyrant learned a spell. This isn't coming across in the VOD at all. Reading these messages aloud is just watching me struggle with newspeak. There's a sword description where Miquella wishes Godwin a true death too. Oh, I imagine most of the demigods wish Godwin a true death. Godwin's state is unenviable. Are there any demigods happy about it? Thea works in service to Godwin. I'm not sure if she's happy about it or just making the best of a bad situation. She's just there to serve. Is anyone happy about it? It wasn't even like Ronnie's plan. It just sort of had to happen, right? Kinda. Because she shed her flesh as Godwin's soul was destroyed. Yes? She just needed it to happen to someone. I don't think anyone's happy with Godwin's state. There's another coffin ride near the Grace at the top of the big waterfall that goes to the other part of Ainsel. We haven't been yet. Yeah, that's... Wait, are you talking about the one after the big Cranrot Lake? Or is there another way in there, another one I'm forgetting? I remember there's one after the Cranrot Lake. All right, forward motion, Hydra. Forward motion, for God's sake. That one. Lore in this game is so good, but so confusing. Yes, it is. 100%. Thea seems to be into the whole those who live in death thing. It's hard to say, like it's part of her job. And she doesn't seem to regret it, but maybe she just has a good retail face, you know? A good working personality, I don't know. I'd be hesitant to assume that, but I can't say you're wrong. Crane Rock coffin goes to Astiel. There's another coffin here that goes to where Ronnie's tower teleported goes to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've completely forgotten that. All right. That one there. Astrologer gloves. Lovely white gloves for dress up. Those will be useful in a lot of ways. Mottled necklace +2. Dragon Crest shield talisman. Shard spiral. Vulgar militia armor. We already have that? I think we did. Godskin apostle bracers. Alright, I'm going to mark this, but we're not going to go there just yet. Are you going to make that mark disappear because I just ran right through it? Okay, I'm going to mark it again. But we're going to finish up this area first. Which armor? Vulgar militia armor. Unaltered, I believe. Yes. I'm trying to remember what's around here. There's a boss guarding that tree, isn't there? Are they actually a boss? There's something big usually guarding that tree. I think it's a boss. It's an Erd tree avatar. Normally, isn't it? Or is it a knight and it was an Erd tree avatar in my first randomizer? There's something here. It's a falling star beast. Hello. Okay. Man flies? It's normally a crucible knight? Gotcha. Okay, it must have been an Erd tree avatar in my randomizer. Yeah, I wouldn't stand there, man flies. Caught again. That is rough, man flies. You'll get the hang of it, though. You'll get the hang of it. Ah, I wasn't able to roll in time. Clearly. What? Not able to roll in time for any of these. Ah, I was hoping the backswing would hit your head. Shit, this has multiple attacks. Can I target your head? No, I can't. But I can target whatever's joined us. You're not one of the man-flies! Get out of here. It's not any man-flies, it's the man. My man-flies are dying! We do have a position if you'd like to come back from the dead. I hear this is a good place for that. You're in the right region. I'd be happy to look at your application. Time is of the essence. I got a knockdown with my gigantic swords, please. Can I dodge one of those just once? Buddy, that came further forward than I expected. Thought it was going to be fine. Unfortunate. Let's go again. Are man-flies right against him? What did we use against the falling star beast in the cave? Was it the man-flies? Was it the jar white? Who else have we leveled up? I'm forgetting. Then at least a couple others. Who was it? Was the jar white? He's got better health. The man-flies just can't stand up to it. He's got better health. We need him back. He's plus 10. YouTube Samantha, I'm enjoying trying to read this conversation. Keep up on it. I just want to be clear, you're not getting a lot of your messages read aloud because I can't read them. But I'm trying. Still looking over at you. Kermit, I think. What is Kermit committing? Why not try stone, guys? Stone defeats stone? Depends on the stones. But I don't know what stones anybody is, so it's probably worth a try, yeah. Come here, Kermit. Maybe if we don't stand near to each other, you won't get hit by that. Maybe if we stand near to each other, you could push me out of the way when you see that's gonna happen. What the fuck? Corrupt Kermit commits crimes constantly. Skill issue with reading. I'm lost now. Time to buy health, Hydro? It might be. It's too bad I've lost or spent a whole bunch of runes so far this stream on things other than levels, but yeah, it might be. You can get a real chance. You get to come back and try again. So hopefully I can stop that happening if I, whoops, stay near to you. I don't even know which part of it or the spray following it just hit me. Let's go again. The nature of humanity is that sometimes you accidentally recreate Homestuck. I'm only vaguely aware of Homestuck. Homestuck went on for years and years, like a decade or something, right? Maybe not to the same degree as The Simpsons, but I imagine it's a bit like a Simpsons, especially with such far-reaching fantasy. It would be difficult to avoid. Repeating something from Homestuck. Oh, that was in regards to the YouTube conversation? And for 6 years. Impressive. We will not be doing it here, Twitch. Please, I need one I can read. One I can understand. All right. And now the fight begins proper. Stamina was an issue for a second there, but we walked out of it. God, the delay on that. Why does everything you do hurt so fucking much? And this makes me worried about who's going to be waiting for me in Thea's area. You're charging? Well, I ain't paying. Have you considered wearing pants for more protection, Hydro? I have not. Let's try fighting on Torrent this time. I was considering switching over to my crossbow and seeing how much damage that did. It's still an option, but let's go on. I do have 2 markers. Why do I have 2 markers? These markers aren't great considering I can't see the other one. Why do I have 2 markers? Oh. We've left that one on the entire time because I want to remember to go back to it at some point. Right. No, actually, I have a fucking thing for that. I have another marker. We don't need that one. Those things are weak to magic, you believe? Those things are magic? Put it in the right hand so that I can use it while I'm on Torrent, is my thinking. We're still going to summon Kermit. I don't have a horse for them, though, but we're still going to summon Kermit. Delightful. And play with... I'm not sure. Break Glintstone Shard? Glintstone Phalanx? I have no idea. You know what? We just equipped this. We've seen it a dozen times, but I haven't cast it. I keep going by it. Glintstone Stars. It has a longer cast time than I thought. Much longer cast time than I thought. I didn't hold that button down. Don't I have dexterity?
Use a cool item.
Twin Celestials, what chest request would you like to make? A Matador outfit. They wear special gloves? Or wear bright white gloves? Just going fancy for it. The Matador! Thank you so much, 13. I feel like Thea's champion is going to be a mess. It often is. Last time it was Placidusax, and that arena is not large enough for Placidusax. It presented some challenges. It also protected me from some attacks when Placidusax would spawn inside of the roots and be unable to come towards me for a little while. It was interesting. Zero hesitation on going for the red. It's actually the shoulders I thought of first. The fancy tasseled shoulders and stuff. Buddy. I mean, I was mashing roll. I literally had no chance at that point. I don't think being on torrent is going to work unless I spend a lot of time practicing being on torrent. There are a bunch of torrent fights that I did on foot because I just didn't think about it. I arrived on torrent and then got off, like here, like now, like I was doing before fighting on torrent. And I never spent a huge amount of time practicing it. Losing torrent stuns you? I know, that's why I was saying that I was mashing roll, but I couldn't save myself. I watched it happen too. Punishment for letting torrent die is very unforgiving. Take care of the best boy. We might have the wrong character for that. Content Faucet sees the gift of torrent as just another sponsorship. Like a car to her. All right, magic. You're gonna see some magic now. This is what they're weak to? Buddy. Oh fuck, I'm heavy rolling? Try Glintstone Shard in case the specific spell was the problem. I mean, that's better damage per second, given I can cast him pretty fast. Ah, I rolled early because I thought I was going to be late, so I was just panic mashing the button. That one surprised me, though. That one surprised me. Thank you for the Crystal Panther Redeem, Groovy Doom guy. I appreciate it. Enjoy. What a delight. They don't seem that weak to magic. What a delight. Please give me your powers. Please, Crystal Panther. I'll fight them with. It's a nasty spot to deal with the charging attack. Do you have a shield to throw in your offhand? Yes. I have a thorny shield to put in my offhand. You're suggesting I stand in front of that? Alright, hang on a sec. Why have I been getting off the horse to do that the other times? Before I try that, I want to get this. You got a third for me? Because I'm ready. I'm going to block it. Come on. If I'm at range, maybe I can bait it. Come here. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, for God's sake. Ah, come on. Is that at me or at my friends? Come on, charge. There we go. All right. I mean, I'm not dying. Well, like a proper shield with 100% physical guard? Probably somewhere. Probably one in there somewhere. Never looked for it. Imagine parrying the beast and he just flops onto his back. You want to block the giant space rock monster? No. No, it was suggested. And I comically attempted it with what I was 80% sure would be a shield, ineffective at doing it. No, I don't want to. You ever think about doing the return to events for the Soulsborne games? What are the return... Wow, did I land in range of a fight already? What are the return to events? Buddy. You're gonna take my 10k from me now, aren't you? It's not even that much. Let me have my little bit. Thank you. That was gracious of you. Hang on. Okay. Heal, that was the other thing. Drink this for the hell of it. I hate the timing on that. Just learn it, Hydra. Don't hate it. Just learn it. You changed targets really suddenly during that. Ah, right. And that has the follow-up. I still somehow don't recognize that. How many Falling Star beasts are in the base game? There's the one in Mount Gelmir. There's at least one other. Are there two or are there more in the base game? There's at least 4? Oh. One by the Capitol, a lot. I always felt like there were very few. I guess that's just my terrible memory. Because I just sort of like weaseled my way through fights and then went, okay, good, don't need to actually learn them. But I've never really learned timing for their attacks or anything. I did that 4 times? And then more in the randomizer before this one? The subreddits coordinate the weeks when we'll all return to a specific Soulsborne games. They're very active at those times. Good fun, jolly cooperation, and PvP if wanted. That's super fucking cool. I had no idea those were a thing. I don't go on Reddit, just not part of my regular routine. So I was totally unaware. I'll think about it, but PvP is very much not my thing. I don't generally enjoy the PvP in those games, though I've done very little of it. But it would be fun to see the discussion live from people also replaying it. That sounds neat. Better than facing this alone. I don't think I'm focused right now. It's my neck. It's my neck. You know, I've stayed home from work 2 days because I've got this muscle problem. It's, you know, pressing buttons is literally painful. So, like, you understand. On a normal day, oh, you know, maybe not one shot, but it'd be easy. It's my neck. That's a very cool way to build community around it. Take a break, Crowder. Let's go fight another boss. I'm thinking about it. I just kind of need to grab these here. And then as long as I've aggroed you again, you defend an item in here, right? Which I can just go get. And then be stuck here. I only thought this through to a point. Hang on. But we're gonna be fine. Easy game. I expect they have an item too if I kill them, but easy game for now. Easy game. Which side of my fucking horse do I need to be? Ah! Ah, there we are. Worth it? Yeah, maybe. That's 2 beetles that were running away with remembrances. Remember, we got Melania's earlier from one of those beetles. Double checked in Falling Star. Looks like there's exactly 4, according to the wiki, in the base game. Damn. Hydra, is your neck okay? I'm unsure. It's not that bad, though. I saw a doctor today about it. They gave me some stretches to try and told me just to take ibuprofen. They weren't overly concerned. But yeah, I only went because I've had a tight muscle, a nerve pinched here or there in my life, but never that bad or that long. And this one's lasted for like a week-ish, maybe? And not been that bad, but getting a little bit worse. So I'd like to reverse that course. Otherwise, I'm fine. I love the angry trumpet snowman. Me too. Gravel stone. Maybe my favorite enemies in the game. Certainly among my favorite enemies in the game. Carefully, carefully. Wait for Gamba for big boss. You got it. Is there going to be a big boss waiting for me? Is there a boss waiting for you before you do Fia's quest? One just there normally? Because we haven't progressed Fia here, have we? Oh, Fia's champions. Of course, that's what it is. Right. But would Fia need to be here? Is she going to be? She is going to be here. Yes, she killed D. How would I forget that? All right, yep. There's so many items around here. Tucked in various little places. I guess I know where some important areas are. Like, I'm pretty sure I can go inside this sunken church I've been running by over and over again, so we should look there. Ah yes, Fia's champion, Radon. Suddenly don't like being in here. Aristocrat garb. Pardon me, everybody. You never miss your chance, do you? Weak sounds awful. I barely survived muscle strains for an hour. It's a pretty... I mean, even now, it's not that strong. It's been quite mild most of the time. I'm taking a guess at how long it's been going on because I sort of didn't realize for a few days. Eventually, I just went, my neck hurts. And it's been hurting for a couple days now. It was so mild for a while, I didn't even really take note. It's not that bad. You more do the return 2 weeks for the Jolly Cooperation, but dabble in the PvP. You're working on 100%ing Dark Souls 2 right now, and so I'll return to Drang Lake. Everyone's favorite starts this weekend. Oh shit, there's a abductor there. I don't feel like fighting. There's a cave around here that usually just has a bear in it. I think it's this one. The bear's been replaced by not a bear, so we're gonna be fine. If I can hit them, we're gonna be fine. Star Scourge Radon was a fun fight with all the NPC summons. I have never done it with all the NPC summons. Because I wanted to try the fight without summons once or twice, my first time through the game. Then I just sort of forgot they existed and didn't go back to them as I was dying over and over again, trying to find an angle to progress. And at no point did I know I could summon more than one. I didn't experiment with that. I assumed I couldn't. It didn't even cross my mind. And then on randomizer, there was a different boss there. I've never fought Radon with the summons. I have fought Melania there with all the summons, and let me tell you, they make it a lot worse. You can't hurt her. She gets so much health just for swinging in any direction. But it does look cool. You're right. It feels like a party. Me and the boys beating up the gods. I'm sort of idly going to areas that I think might have an item. I think we can climb up now. Actually, there are caves over in the sort of drier, sunken city part, right? Up there and so on, but not all the way up to the roots, right? But I'm not climbing up here. Oh my god. What's up with your head? That thing, was its head melted or something? What was going on with that virgin abductor? Its head looked rather differently shaped, colored, and pushed down between its shoulders compared with what I'm used to seeing. It's a headless one from the DLC? Oh. Those are some strong pizza cutters? And I thought I was some strong pizza, but nope. Good, I have to go near it again to get those runes. Delightful. Alright, well. How's your turning? Now we go. No, I need high quality items. Purple items, gold items, key items, literally keys, great runes, high quality items. They're not going to be dropped there. They're dropped in important places, but I need them, game. Have a glitch and seed them somewhere they shouldn't be. You go inside any of these ones? The other reason I'm just sort of galloping around this place is because I remember this being really annoying the first time I came through, but I guess it's going to be all different enemies. On the other hand, it was partly really annoying because I could never see who was about to attack me. What with all the, is there something here? What with all the, like, low brush cover in some areas and blind alleyways. And that's not going to have changed. I need the other side of this. Seed them somewhere they shouldn't be. They're all now seated behind Lanedell, and the monkey's paw curls. How dare you? Do I need to go up high to get in there? Pardon me, folks. Could also be worse what's spawned in these areas than what's normally here. It could also be worse. I'm very comfortable galloping by and not finding out in every last little case. Map, deep root depths. Delightful. Oh, hey, here's the other door. I knew there was another interior. Somewhere in here. Oh, you're far less imposing than who's normally here. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna run right at your face. Thanks for playing. And you're guarding appropriately scaled loot. It's never easy, is it? How many great runes do you have right now, anyway? One. One! We have one. Whose even is it? Oh, it's Radahn's. We have Radahn's great rune. I don't even recall where we got it. Yes, I do. It was off of a night boss. One of the mounted knights, I believe. That is the one and only that we've collected. All right, I think I need to go over there, which means I need to go up you, which means I need to go over here to get to that ledge where I saw the orange quality item awaiting. Hello. Where'd you get that weapon? Looks like a bit much for you to handle, young man. You've been trying the Demon Souls remake recently? Good lord, you're bad at it. Demon Souls is not a cakewalk. I had a lot of trouble going back to it as well. I really enjoyed going back and playing the remake. People complained about the runbacks in that game. I really don't remember any that bothered me. I do remember some of them being quite long, but I think I think when I start playing a FromSoft game, I resign myself to anguish, and so I cease to take note, but I don't know, they never got to me. Oh, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? Oh, you're not the one kind I thought you were. You're the far more resilient singer. I just ran in seeing those antlers and thought, yeah, those enemies get interrupted by any attack from any weapon. Nope, wrong one. Playing Rogue Trader right now. Mondo is playing that recently. He was really complimentary, though I think he's replaced it with Metaphor Refantasio now because he was really enjoying. And then he realized how much conversation there was in the game, and he was enjoying mainly the tactics. But he was really enjoying the tactics. It's a shaman mommy, shamami, if you will. I will. Shamami. Why is my... Okay, I managed to get them. Runes behind you, I was gonna say. This is kind of a hard dodge to do. Alright, I think what I need to do is get around behind you, try to stop this from happening, heal up, and hope you don't trap me in the corner just to kill me. In fact, I'm gonna go this way. Let's outrange that plant. Whew. Don't worry about it. I'm used to having that on my left hand. Oh. Very well then. She isn't singing all pretty in the randomizer. It's a massive loss. I truly mean that. Singing and dancing enemies are the best. It's like unsettling, you know, to see them doing joyous things before you aggro them, or in the case of Windmill Village, you can wander right through them, wondering what the trigger is as they dance. I truly think it's a loss. Also because she's entirely ready to attack me the moment she sees me, when she's not singing. Oh, shit! Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Can we do that when it ranged? Maybe we do that when it ranged. This is a bit too much range. But hang on, I've got something else that will cover the distance, I believe. It's gonna be further down. Just a second. It can't hit me with its, like, venom or acid or whatever here, right? Where is it? There it is. I always have trouble finding this thing. Did he do this? Do I hear someone behind me? Not sure what I hear. Who the hell is that? A spider scorpion. The worst thing the DLC introduced. At least for me personally. Just saw the legs and noped right out of there. 100%. Absolutely. It's a fucking policy. Flame Drake Talisman +3 again. So generous with the talismans, this randomizer. It's great to have them, but... Anything else? Really great to have them, but... Wait, how did I get sidetracked? At one point I was going to go into a cave, not the one I'm headed towards right now. How did I get so completely lost? I want to go... Oh, they're connected. I want to go over there, don't I? Wait, no I don't. Do I? What's happening? I want to go where the people are. I want to... Actually, I don't remember any more lyrics to that song. I want to go... I don't even know anymore. Into that cave, get up to that ledge I saw. I think that's what I want. Alright, let's not look at the boss, but let's grab this while I'm here. And back to what we were doing for a minute here. Beat the randomizer eventually, but that's a series of steps that have to be done in a certain order, and I don't know what they are. God damn it, how do I get over to you? I wonder if this is safer to do not on torrent. Alright, you can fuck right off. Oh, come on. Do you have to? Really? That's still on the edge? Can I hit from here? I mean, I shouldn't do that twice, though. Jesus. I know it looks bad, but eventually the frostbite will tick, so... Eventually there'll be frostbite. Poison. I can't get around to that side, but... There's the frostbite! Easy game. Fight PS champions and use the portal to go to the Lanedell. We haven't found the keys for success. Does the portal require a key here? I forgot there was any teleport at all down in this area. But if it requires a key, I likely don't have it. The portal won't be active. Hate how much health these stupid flowers have. You really need their weakness. Even then, it just feels like a reasonable amount of health if you can hit them with fire or whatever. They are fucking healthy things. My siblings in America will time you all out. I keep looking over at YouTube Samantha. It seems like it's going. Seems like it's going. I can turn circles on anything not progressing. It's my skill as a streamer. I can turn circles, not getting things done, anywhere you like. Serpent Bone Blade. What is that? I don't remember that. Sinister katana modeled after a serpent bone. The densely packed row of spines that jut away from the cutting edge are coated in a lethal poison. Moldy lunch sponsorship! It's a katana. So we picked up a great katana and a katana today. Do I have any other katanas or great katanas? Did I power stance any of them at some point? The Carrion Sorcery Sword. What am I short for this? Oh, nothing. We can power stance thrusting weapons. That's delightful. Curved swords. Wing of Astal. We could look and see if there's another neat one in here at some point to power stance curved swords, but I'm getting off track. We have 4 katanas. We have a Blood Loss Katana, of course. We have Poison Katana, we just got. We have a Blood Loss Katana, of course. And we have the Hand of Millennia Blood Loss Katana, of course. We got a lot of lovely choices. We should definitely power stance katanas at some point. Now, where are the great katanas? I imagine I only have one of them, but I'd like to look. Where are the great katanas? Filed away. Those are DLC only, right? Do they push them all the way to the bottom, or have I gone past them? Curved sword, curved greatsword, heavy thrusting, thrusting, colossal, backhand, katana, twin blade, axe, axe, great axe, hammer, flail, great hammer, colossal, spear. Do I not have any? I have one. Surely I have one. Right? The, Am I just thinking of the bit? Hang on. No, I'm not. They're great katana's a thing. Where is it a thing? They're by the great swords. So they're ordered by quality. But they're not their own thing? They're in with great swords? Shouldn't I have a category with just one sword sitting here? What the fuck is happening? I read one of them, but I didn't buy it. That's why I think I have one. I read one, I think that's what happened. And yes, I did get Rakshasas. But that's not called a great katana, right? Or if it is, it's the one I read. Ah, crap! Come on, Crab. I'm half paying attention. My neck hurts, Crab. Leave me alone. Come on, Crab. Jeez. Okay, alright. I need to go fucking somewhere to get up to the fucking item I saw. It's orange quality, remember. We're doing this for an orange quality item, and I don't have any idea where. Samantha, you know the cave system here. You've got that knowledge seared into your brain. Human maps you are. Do I need to climb up a route or just run along the wall somewhere? How do I get to that ledge I saw from below earlier? That one. How do I get there? It was under an Ash of War. Definitely better than average. We didn't buy Rakshasa? I don't believe we did. Go up first. All the way up where I was before? Go to the Grace by the boss, turn right. There's a hole in the top of the cliff. Thank you. Entrances by Root Bridge. Go to the Grace Point right before Fia's Arena, and then explore. Thanks, Samantha. Much better. Delightful. Well, you're a funny color. Trying to target the bat. Who's backing further and further away every second? They want no part of this. You coming back yet? Nope. All right. Something happened to that bat's AI. Okay, now where? Do I have to jump down to something?
I'm as smart as a regular person. It just takes me a little longer.
Jackal of Nar! Sorry, I got distracted a second because I was trying to do a heavy attack and apparently it didn't happen. Thank you so much for the Prime resub over on Twitch and the 8 total months. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you so, so much. I hope you enjoyed the emotes and that you're just having a lovely Tuesday generally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, so much for the support. It's in the middle of this cliff. The middle of this cliff. It's in the middle. I only had one hand on the controller because I was hitting the mark a highlight button. My neck really hurts, man, and hey, you know, it's distracting. Clip it, clip it. I suppose it's content. The faucet needs its running water. Clip it, clip it. That's the Hydra we know and love. Oh, look at the incompetence. Really wish I'd not accidentally taken my lantern off while trying to get on torches there, but that's pretty small in the grand scheme of mistakes that have been happening. Alright, let's take this a little slower, a little easier, with a lot more attention paid to the screen. Anything waiting for me in here? I feel like I keep hearing skittering, but I don't see anything. Maybe I'm just hearing the pitter-patter of water falling. Cuckoo Night Grieves and Midra's Flame of Frenzy. That's a remembrance as well, isn't it? We've got 2 more remembrances to check. Should we do that first or go see who the boss is first? It's only gonna take a minute to check on the remembrances. Oh, that's a spell. Okay. You're right, we did already have his remembrance. Well, we've got one remembrance to check. That's an incant, not a remembrance. Any new runes? Not yet. Sure dropped a bunch, but no new great runes. Ah, they're bothering me, so I can't open the map. Doesn't stop me trying. Delightful. Let's take a quick check and then we can teleport right back there. Okay, the new one we got was the Elden Beasts. And the Elden Beast offers us Glintblade Phalanx, which we already have, and the Death Knight's Long-Haft Axe, which is sort of interesting. So, we still have one great rune.
Oh, goof.
Just one. Has her boss armor shop updated? I don't know. Uncertain. I think this is what was here before. I don't actually recall at all. No idea. But here's some. Let's buy a skirt while we're here. Retail therapy. Samantha, while I go back, let me tell you real quick the schedule for this week. I'm streaming tonight. Normally I would stream tomorrow, Wednesday. But this week I'm taking tomorrow off. So I'll be back Thursday, 6 p.m. US Eastern start time. Then after that, I'll be on Saturday to play Monster Hunter Wilds. And we're going to have an extra long stream that day. That's my plan. I'm going to get online about 2 in the afternoon. My time, US East. And then Sunday, I'll probably have the energy to still do my regular Sunday 6 p.m. stream. That one might be more Monster Hunter, depending on how the stream went and how excited I am to play more at that point. So that's right now, and then Thursday at 6, Saturday at 2 in the afternoon for Monster Hunter Wilds, Sunday at 6. Cool, cool. Ignore that Hydra's not streaming tonight. This is a pre-recorded VOD. This is live. This is live. I did not pay Mambo to come say that at a certain point, so it would look like it wasn't. This is live. Time for Chameleon. Very rare skirt. Okay, Fia's champions. She chose to defend her this time. Is that a Godskin Noble? I would say, oh, Fia, have some standards, but like, look at this place. Sleep pots? Which one's my sleep sword? There it is. There it is. Did I level up any of these other ones? No, I did not. Try to parry him, though. It's kind of a Matador thing to do. Parry aside rather than... why am I scrolling up? These are all the weapons. Take me the shields. Parry him and put him to sleep. You can reuse those pots? No way. We did just get a Trina's thing. Can I make sleep pots? A lulling branch slowly builds up sleep while gradually restoring FP. Oh, that's on me then. Not that. Throw to cause a buildup of eternal sleep. You need a deep purple lily, white flesh mushroom, and ritual pots, which we have got.
Snake Clan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
60. Is that a big number? I like that number. Nice even number.
It's a delightful even number. Thank you so, but it's not less than 3, TTS. Right, and thank you so much for the 60 months with that resub over on Twitch. That is an insanely large number to be subscribed. I appreciate the support. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, friendo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy the emotes. 1 sleep pots, then abuse him. 5 sleep pots. If 1 is good, 5 is better. I imagine. I assume. I hope. Why do I have the sleep sword out now? Oh, I guess if the sleep pots don't do the trick. Pot makes you weepy too? Relatable? Jar weight? Did you know you can reuse those pots after you throw them? Join me in celebrating that. Okay, it takes more than one. Hang on. Okay, it takes FP as well. Hang on. We're learning. Never mind. We're good. You don't wake up with one hit? This sleep is eternal. I don't even need to hit them. It's over. I'm gonna do it just because I know they will wake up eventually, but... What the fuck? Is this game easy? Hydro finally learning how much he's been missing with these godskins? I wish I didn't know. I assumed they'd wake up with one hit. Maybe that hit did a bunch of extra damage. Monster Hunter rules, basically. Monster Hunter this Saturday. Hopefully it won't make me that annoyed. What? It's ridiculous. They're super weak to sleep? Yeah, but I thought they would just fall asleep quickly. Not wake up when you slash them with a sharpened weapon. What the fuck? That was nonsensical. That was exceptionally odd. Incredible plug there. Never miss a chance. I'm learning from Content Faucet. Been playing too much Bloodborne? Your dumbass thought that was a chalice? I always knew. And never you sleep on them because I'm so hardcore. G fucking G. Normal sleep, one hit to waken. Eternal sleep, eternal. So I'm lucky I got the St. Trina book, not just like base game. Sleep, that's what happened. Eternal sleep is its own status, better than regular. Oh. How do I get eternal sleep on my Sword and Shield Monster Hunter then? I like a crossover. They've been doing crossovers. There was like a Witcher crossover and stuff like that in one of the Monster Hunters. Let's do an Elden Ring crossover. Why do I have this open? Oh, I think I was going to switch back to what I was... we'll think about that in a second. Let's not worry about it. Hello. How are you doing?
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order.
It doesn't matter at this point, does it? We want to say, no, I want to be held so that we can go fight a boss in her dream, don't we? Or no, we don't need to do that. This doesn't matter at this point, does it? I mean, we have no morals. Content Faucet has no... We just take a hug. I want to be held, absolutely.
You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch.
I don't give a shit.
Yet you still wish to be held by me?
Have you seen the industries that sponsor me? Merchants of Death. Are you kidding? They advertise that they create poison. They don't try to hide that away under a new campaign. I don't care. Hug me. Yeah. Hug me. Got a hug for a photo op? Exactly.
Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwyn's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hold.
Except it's probably a
But
warming
there is
stone in this world.
Hallowbrand out there somewhere.
And that one's probably a smithing stone 1.
Before the time comes, we receive our Lord.
But I'll hunt it down.
When Godwyn died, a Hallowbrand scored his flesh.
Badar, thanks for hanging out. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a good night, friendo.
Another mark in the shape of the half-wheel wound of the centipede.
Be held always.
And I
Love
must
makes the
find
world
it.
go around.
Before the time comes, we receive our Lord.
Love can
My
even
hands
overcome...
will be dirtied once more by the deed.
We can't get a good camera angle for it. I was going to say death.
Even then,
Oh, hey, I've got it. Here, enjoy.
This is the other Hallowbrand.
Just held to her chest and we're like,
Oh, my utmost thanks. With this, Godwin can take his rightful place as first of the dead and claim a second, illustrious life. You are
thought you got the rune of death already? I have no idea what's what in this randomizer, which means she's gonna give us something else.
Can I
Maybe a
hold you
great
to
rune?
it? If only for a moment.
That's what we hope. That's what we always hope. Nope, it's none of these. Those are fixed because you get it.
I will soon lay with Godwin, and it will surely stir within
Please
me
let me go!
the new life of
I
the
can't
golden
breathe,
gods
please!
and first dead of the demigods, as the rune of those.
I can't really hear you that clearly.
Do one thing for me. Brandish this child, my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the
Oh man,
persecution
promoting Godwin's
of
butt
those
to
who
Nito's
live
bosom.
by becoming.
I think that means you can access the boss in a dream anyway.
Lord.
Now who is she dreaming about? So, her champion, the Godskin Noble. So she's to each their own, you know? She's unapologetic about her interests. Fine. What does she dream of? I'm nervous. Presumably we want to change back our weapon because, you know, we're going to fight something in a dream. Sleep won't be effective against it. I'm just guessing. Give me back my gigantic blades. And staff just in case. Alright. Wait for Gamba, you got it. Hey, we can afford a level. I really want to buy more int because I got so many spells that would be fun to cast that I can't yet cast. Some weapons that would scale with it. But we got fucking crunched by that dude. Maybe we should get up to 40 vigor? Maybe. Have I picked up anything I need to, she's not even sleeping yet. Do I need to leave and come back or something? Is there some other progress I need to give this? Nighttime? The fuck does it matter? Night. All right, nighttime. Nighttime. She's trying to keep a schedule here? She should be worried about just getting vitamin D pills. Nighttime? Hang on, I gotta scroll up for the question. Thank you for the announcement, Explodaberry. I played any games that considered rage games? Is that the question that I missed? I've played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Did not beat it. Someday I'll go back and beat it. I own Jump King. Never played it. But I put it on votes a few times. People wanted to see other things. I've definitely played some rage games. Those are the two that come to mind immediately. Only one of which I've actually played. Bennett Foddy, I have spent... Let's check on Steam. I feel like I did it for 2 different streams for significant amounts of time. There's no hours listed. Oh, that's because I'm offline in Steam. I've probably put like 6 to 8 hours into it. Over 2 different anniversary streams I played it for a chunk of. Oh, off stream, I beat Only Up with... No, not Only Up. Chained Together. The more recent one. Chained Together with Mondo and some of his friends. Saw a game you thought seemed like something you'd like. Curiosity. It's a rate game. But you're a cat climbing. It's a... Curiosity. Ah, as in killed the cat. I follow. I'm going to open it on Steam now so I can check it out later. Yeah, I'm always interested in that sorts of things. I spent a while staring at Trick Shot Simulator recently, Samantha, trying to decide if I could make it entertaining, because I kind of really wanted to see if I could do it. Just the allure of possibly getting lucky and landing them within, you know, a few tries each. Though that would never happen. I really thought... I decided I probably couldn't make it more funny than all the people who have already streamed it. Leap and climb through a perilous labyrinth of obstacles all to find your way back home. It's rather cute. All right, I've got Curiosity open. Thank you. Just downloaded Fellowship from Next Fest. You saw a VR version of Getting Over It. That sounds vomit-inducing. Sorry for the Drew Ramlet. Oh, no worry. We've got, it looks like the Gamba's finished. We had a Gamba going on. People were placing bets on what's going to be here. Now I need to know... Oh, no, it was nighttime. That's what you guys told me. And then with any night boss, you have to do this thing. Okay, she's still awake. So... Rest again? Finish dialogue, it's not a time thing. Oh, for God's sake. You should stream QWOP one night. Just do the whole Foddyverse. Battle Block Theater is goofy and fun. Oh, I love Battle Block Theater. Battle Block Theater is great. If you ever want to see a really fun, commentary for a speedrun,
Goodbye, my dear. But
look up the Battle Block Theater speedrun, where they had at one of the AGDQ or SGDQs the game director, I believe it was, and the voice actor for the narrator on a call reacting live.
But to be born a
That was delightful.
companion. This is goodbye, my. But I
All right, sounds like she's repeating herself. Now are we good? Fellowship is an MMO dungeon crawler without the MMO. Groups of 4 and it's only dungeons. That sounds ideal. I'll have to look that one up as well. I've said many a time, if I could just snap my fingers, develop any game, you know, have those skills, I would be happy to spend the time trying to iterate on, support, put together just that experience. Yeah, I just want to do dungeons and raids with, you know, small groups. Enter the deathbed dream. Who sponsors your dreams? Throw an eternal sleep pod at her face, that might work. Thea is dreaming of... I can see it. Okay, we have a problem here. I have the wrong weapon equipped, and it's kind of hard to... I can't switch. Alright. Interesting. Explosions are gonna follow that. Please no, not right now, buddy. I can't even see what's happening. Come on, guy. Ah, I can't even see you. Jar White! That did fucking nothing. That did, I mean, basically nothing. Yeah, I might want to watch that, Jar White. Stay back, Kermit. Or your albinoric mask is gonna melt. That's plastic, right? Rubber? Something? What's this attack? Oh, right. No, actually, I don't recall it. What happens now? You keep tagging it, Jar White. You got this. You slam and then cut, right? Nope, it's right through. It's right the fuck through. I mean, I just like die if I try to go near and get some cuts in, don't I? That's a splash. That certainly would hurt. Wait, this doesn't hurt at all. Are these all lighting effects, you fucking liar? Are these all just for show, you vain motherfucker? He's got like a lava wig, basically. You just be honest about it. I don't mind, but you're not that powerful. Oh shit, there goes blood loss or something. You didn't want to get that jar white? No? Please don't look at me. Please don't slam down like that. Like, I can't target him, and I need to be this close. I can't, it's impossible to see what's going to happen at A-Plane. There's no tracking what's happening in this fight for me. I can't tell what's an attack and what's you falling over when you're about to jump and when not. But surprisingly few of those hurt up close. Because you just trust your fucking lighting effect is going to keep people away. God damn it, Jarwhite! I had like a line worked up and everything, you motherfucker. I need stream team members that don't step on my moments like that. My God. Think how big that would have been for the sponsors. Everyone at Frostbite would have been like, you see that sword? Shoved into Dream Rykard's head? I worked there. Think how big it would have been. Is that again? Where? Not there. What just happened? I cannot even tell which way he's facing some of the time. But you don't need to win. When you're as sponsored as we are, you don't need to win. That was a stupid fight. Rykard doesn't have a riposte spot. I'm sorry, Jarwhite, I'm sorry. Tensions ran high. Sorry. He only had string. He was but a dream. And gone. Yeah. Demi-human kind of applies, yeah. Often carried by demi-humans. Health is down from blessing still? I didn't even think about that. Hot Deli's literally never lost a fight. Not if I have any editing to do about it. It is a lot of string though. It's a goodly amount, it's true. And her rune becomes... just looks like the rune. She on that leaf in that deep sleep. I see. That's what she and the Godskin Noble had in common. Where's her pants? Well, you know how you stick a leg out at night? Sometimes from the covers, just to like regulate temperature? She doesn't even have covers, she can't do that, so. Hope that answers all the questions. A leaf. Rest and go back, maybe D shows up. We haven't gotten the armor to give to D, so. But there's another item lying here. Or an arc. We're gonna need to get the armor and give it to D before he'll show up here and give us anything else, like what is normally his armor set. I would love to see what that is now. That's gonna be a lot of items replacing that. We have a beast over here that does a fuck ton of damage, so I need a little more health before going after it. Let's mark that so we don't forget. Let's run his cursed. Coffin to Upper Angel is still an option. That is exactly where we're going. To the Coffin, to Upper Angel, to try our luck elsewhere, as it has once again failed here. Wow. This is like taking a beating, man. I keep picking myself up by telling myself, if you haven't found it yet, you know it has to be somewhere you can reach before you need it. That's how the logic of the randomizer works. The odds are only increasing, you'll see it in the next location. And I'm always wrong. If it wasn't for my new Flying Sarcophagus sponsorship, today would have been an absolute waste. There's a lot of money in Flying Sarcophagi, though. A lot. So that's been pretty good to pick up. I mean, just think about it. You don't have to buy a plot. You do have to pay for air rights in some places. I think this is falling with style. Sophia, protected by a large man wearing people flesh, took the red leaf, dreamed about the biggest snake man with a goodly amount of rope. Right. Right. There's a portal by Fia someone was trying to get you to take. I believe that is not activated unless I have 2 great runes, which I do not. So I don't think I can use that, but correct me if I'm wrong. Some people were talking about it before I even got to the fight. Probably still have some night bosses to check out. Do we do all the Limgrave Weeping ones? We did not do one in Caelid, I know. Love the idea that going down a waterfall in a very not watertight stone coffin with a lid that's very heavy is a good idea. You can't argue with success, and it worked. So. There are 2 ways down here, right? Is there like a cave that comes out into here or something? Or am I thinking of some other place completely? I don't recall. Don't recall. Now, I have the Ronnie doll, but I don't think we're far enough in that quest, right? Get the not Ronnie doll? Where is it usually? Did I already pick it up? Was it just a nothing important item around here? I must have grabbed it and not even noticed. Ronnie's teleporter goes here. Ronnie doll is only there after progressing the Ronnie quest.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the
to the pit with you, thirsty bunch? Well, you know. Normally I'd agree with you, but we're streaming with Content Faucet. And Content Faucet, for the sake of content, sure does spend a lot of time talking with dolls. You should see all the collectible figurines that make up their normal streaming background when they're not out exploring the lands between. Some of them, I swear to God, poses that are physically impossible. Not the least of which because their legs are 2/3 their body length.
Perform for me a service as recompense.
I've never sounded older in my life. You wouldn't believe the collectibles these kids have. I'm not sure anime is good for them. Have you seen the poses? The outfits?
Sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
That's the first time I actually twitched my neck during stream. I was going,
Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the name of Rani. I will not.
Alright, it's everything I need to hear from her, right? Pretty sure. How much did I get from that? Enough for another level? It is, in fact, my habit to talk to dolls. Thank you very much. That's how we're spelling much now? Just to catch up people who aren't looking at the chat. It's a M-U-T-S-J. Legs for days, the poses like JoJo's. Oh yeah, for anime she doesn't even watch, absolutely. They're sent to her, some she buys them just 'cause she knows they're popular. It's all stream background. She learns their names and nothing else. Engaged with on a surface level, for nothing but content, no morals. Just cosplays for like all of them. Without knowing anything about the animes. Explicitly for content. There's actually nothing wrong with that part of it. Cosplays are cool. These dolls, though. I don't know. These dolls these kids collect these days. That part. Didn't even see the context. You got a friend who collects anatomically correct sexy male anime figures just for the lulz? Like for anime she doesn't even watch? Hydra, are you grinding your teeth? Maybe that can hurt your neck? I'm not aware of it, but it's always a possibility when I'm reading Samantha. It's always a possibility. Foot soldier cap and furnace visage. Delightful. Happy to have you here. Someone please tell YouTube Samantha we already have enough bad spelling without doing it intentionally. You had a friend who never even thought to try and speak with the Ronnie doll more than once. You didn't think to talk to the perfect replica of a mage who can body swap with her soul. Look, I can't be mad at them for that. Same thing happened to me. Who are you? The hell? You hit pretty hard. Same exact thing happened to me my first playthrough. Except I didn't even notice the option. If I could not get involved with the crab, I don't feel like dealing with that. Just need a quick check over here for any items. Any items away from the crab. Any items worth having away from the crab. This one might get me aggro. Nox flowing hammer. Nope, got me attention, but we're alright. We're A-okay, Samantha. Didn't even sit at the grace, I don't think. I might not have, it's possible. I don't recall that well. Another version of Ductor hanging out in the shadows over there. Does that work? What did I miss? What's up, Banana Dan? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You missed a gravity, a falling star beast killing me a dozen fucking times. But we did take on Fia's champion, a Godskin noble. We took on her dream... demi-human ashes. Her dream boss, Rykard. And was there anything else major? It was pretty minor stuff. Like we went back to the Belfry for the tutorial boss, the cat statue thing. Hello? That was a hell of a leap back. That was frost going off, wasn't it? Didn't even do that much, though it was nice. Hope your day at work was good. Did notice the option. That's very different than hitting it only once and going, guess that's nothing. That's... I'm just trying to help your friend out here, all right? Because that's pretty bad. We got some string? You missed us getting some string and a leaf? Yeah. We were thinking, like, what if leaves were money? Wouldn't that be fun? We're gonna play pretend. What if leaves were money? So that it was like that fight gave me something of value. Huge arterial leaf gets today. Huge, huge. Night Hatter and Samantha. Lady Grace, thank you so much for hanging out. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a lovely rest of your night. Talk to you later, friendo. Hello, Basilisk. I thought you were a man-fly this entire time. It did give you something of value. That'll make a hilarious TikTok in like 7 years. Fuck you for 2 things in that joke. Can we arrange the leaf and string into something that looks like a great rune? You're suggesting we trick fate. Usually people have to like shed their flesh to do that. But yeah, maybe with a string and leaf. Yeah. Where am I? What's usually down here? I don't even really recall this area. Ow. There. Not the spinning. Oh, it's just a spin smash. Buddy! The one attack you've got, I couldn't just bully through, eh? No one. Okay. This over here goes to more area. I should be able to go up an elevator there. What about over here? Are these both progress, or is one of them a dead end? Items, something like that. Another one of you motherfuckers. Cut that out. That's a big fella, that it is. We just need to roll a nat 20 in arts and crafts. Last time I looked at a D&D character sheet, I'm not even sure arts and crafts was a skill. Maybe you could take it as a specialization? Probably be a tool proficiency check. Could be that the great runes are in the DLS. Ah, all right. I remember thinking about this place earlier and thinking I could get up here, and I was wrong. This is the cave where you can get up here. I mean, is there anything all the way over there? That's the lower path. This is a one-way jump if I do this, right? I don't want to do that. Correct? Thank you for the redeem, sad cat. There is the lovely shining crystal panther. So I don't want to jump down there because I want to explore up high. I've already explored lower down in this area. DLK, the key C stands for content. You continue down that path and you can get up there. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is not the path I thought it was. I just didn't have the confidence to explore it myself, Samantha. Thank you for being here. And awaiting me is a white quality item. It's that. You're getting less subtle with the fuck yous, game. Other path from the first fork is a grace. The other side if you want to hit that before doing drops here. Game literally telling you to Sudoku. I think this still fits here. Sick Kids Burn Clinic, 416 A1. Didn't read it as a phone number for a second there. That's how people say phone numbers, right? I looked up how commonly people give you their phone number in Spanish because I believe everyone who works at the laundromat I go to, and I usually drop off my laundry, so I don't just go in and do it. I talk to the person at the counter. Speaks Spanish natively, and so I just wanted to be ready if that was easier. It's fascinating how culturally different it is the way you group things. I love tiny little bits of stuff like that in foreign languages, just practices and things. You ever play Cyberpunk? I did. Cyberpunk impressed me somewhat. I really liked the DLC. The base game was good. Didn't grab me, but I enjoyed playing it. DLC was great. Yeah. We ended up getting the ending for RV of, I'm not going to give away massive twists or anything, but, we're going to say one of the endings. Just give me like 30 seconds, anyone wants to avoid it. RV, yes, was doing whatever it took to gather the money to keep living a little longer every day. The cutscene where you're kicking off a ship to go raid like a orbiting casino at the end. We took the capitalism ending. Really need some sleep. Thanks again for the raid, Chaos, and for hanging out so long. Please go get some sleep. Rest up. Have a good one. Take care, friendo. Oh, I'm trying to decide if... Samantha, I think we'll break there. I think we'll have a stream on the shorter side because it depends on what spawns here, certainly. But this is an intricate area with a few places to check before getting another site of grace, as I recall. It's all the way on the other side of all those bridges going off into the starry fog before you get another one. So we'll be here a little while, finding items, checking corners, maybe fighting difficult enemies that have spawned in annoying places. And I'm more tired than usual, probably from... I imagine I've not been sleeping as well, even though I haven't noticed it being worse than usual. Probably from that, just at a guess. Whatever the reason, I think we'll break there. Thank you for understanding. I'm sorry it's on the shorter end. Try to do a more normal stream if I'm feeling in better health on Thursday, which is when I will be back. Tomorrow, there is no stream because we're doing a special Saturday one. Thursday is the next stream. We're going to be playing more Elden Ring randomizer with Content Faucet on Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. US Eastern. Saturday, I'm playing Monster Hunter Wilds, starting at 2 in the afternoon. Playing it with some friends. We're going to have a nice long stream. That'll be fun. Exciting at times, chill at others. I need to get some food to have on hand for that so I don't need to so I don't run out of food in the middle of Saturday. And Sunday, I think I'll be online at my normal 6 p.m. again, either with this or more Monster Hunter Wilds. We'll see which we feel like. So, Thursday at 6, Saturday at 2, Sunday at 6. Cool? Cool. Thanks for stream. Thanks for being here. It was a bit lower energy given my condition, but I really enjoyed. I hope you did. And we got a good deal done, especially for the amount of time. Thanks so much for being here. This place is bound to be full of good loot. It's gotta be. It has to be. The good loot wasn't anywhere else. It has to be here. It just stands to reason. Do me a favor right now. Stick around a second. Both YouTube and Twitch, Samantha. While I see who is live, we can send a raid to. I would love it if you at least hung out long enough to go say hello to whoever we're going to see. And if you've got time, hang out, check them out. And there we are. We haven't rated Jess in a while. Bugcatcher Jess, a pro click at all times, entertaining whatever she's playing. Just fantastic. Is on her first playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 4, which I imagine many of you haven't seen in a bit. She's doing the story, she's doing the side quests, and she's just incredibly entertaining. Please, 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 come along, copy and paste the raid message, and hang out if you've got time. If you don't, come along, copy and paste the raid message, and maybe drop a follow and see her next time you see she's online when you've got time to watch. Let's get on over there. Thank you one more time for hanging out. Have a lovely day, night, whatever. Have a great time zone. Have a good one. Yeah, that's all I need to say. Give the kitties our love. I will pass it along. Oh, I'm looking. I saw Jess. I posted something in the pet photos. It's because I'd opened up Jess's stream, but I hadn't gone back to the YouTube tab. I was like, oh, people are already talking about. Like the idea of eating ibuprofen. Don't overdo it. Bad for your liver. Read the labels. Not taking, not swallowing, just eating. Just a cookbook for cooking with ibuprofen. Read the labels. The stream's not medical advice. Let's get out of here before I say worse things. Have a lovely night, Samantha.